exciting.
All right.
Let's see.
Yeah, looks like we got it. Cool. So I'm going to just tweak a few things. Yeah. Jumped on right quick. I love it. It's good times. Good times. I have a new ad to the guest list coming up too, which I'll announce at the top. It's actually really good. I think you're gonna like the guest too. I think you know who it is too. I think you're familiar with this person. You're gonna be a fan.
Wait, this is it's like a special guest. Is that what this
Another
is?
one. I mentioned Daniela Larda, who at least as far as I know will still be doing this spot. I haven't heard from her, but then we got Justin and Evelyn coming back on February the 6th. But in between, there's another week, so I got someone else to fill in that 1 week in between, and someone you know well, because I think I know you were involved. I can say this is what I can tell you. Hey, thank you for the host.
I know. I'm like, that's just me.
Oh, right on. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Every host
too.
matters, though. I appreciate that very much. I want to do that more. I just keep forgetting. I'm just watching it and enjoying it. I'm like, I should host. And I keep forgetting to host all the time. I want to do that.
I know, me too. I'm trying really hard. My order will arrive between 6:08 and 6:18, so we still got time.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay, cool.
They called me right before I got on. They called me because they didn't have something. Actually, it was one of the things my wife wanted. My order is still fine.
Okay.
But yeah, so I know they're on it.
Cool. Very cool. Well, I can't wait to see what it is, whatever it is.
I'm excited too.
I have absolutely no idea what kind of sandwich you could possibly have.
Right. Right.
Right. And neither do you.
I do not know. I do not know.
Yeah. But the hint for you would be the streamer in question has been, I think, I'm pretty sure this is correct. The streamer in question was involved in the Help Wonder raid train, whether it was the original one or the other ones. So that's what
a lot of people.
It could be any of a number of people, but we'll tell you who it is in a moment.
Big reveal.
Big reveal after we did it. Yeah, big reveal for sure. Yeah. I'm going to give a little shout out to that E-Flat guy before we start because I heard he needs a little bit of a breather and much love to you.
I was like, is he on?
I don't think he's on today.
I know. It looks. I haven't talked to him, but it looks like he's got a lot of work and stuff going on. So. And he's not streaming tonight. He usually would. So.
This is normally a stream night, but he's not on. So, we're thinking of you, Ryan. I hope you're hanging in there, and hopefully it's not too crazy where you are. But you're always free to stop by if you need just to take a load off and hang out and watch me suffer with jelly beans and stuff like that. So that's what we're here for.
Bean boozled.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. I will have something to say about that at the top as well. Amazon being a little bit too good about their shipping delivery windows, but well, I'll mention it at the top. We'll mention the top. Yeah. So I mean, I'm pretty much ready. I'm just seeing this. I'm checking to see if people have checked in yet. I don't see any indicator of that so far.
Other than myself.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
So I tend to like to wait until at least one other person's in the chat. So we'll do that.
Right.
Yeah. But I really have been looking forward to this one. This is going to be a really fun time. Sometimes
well, I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you haven't been like, ugh, I don't want to do this one. You're not like, ugh, no, thank you.
Oh, that would be so sad. I wouldn't want to. That'd be so effed up. Really, right? Seriously, right? Like that would be. Right? Oh, imagine you're on the other end of that. Like, oh no, like I feel like the worst person in the world. The worst person. No, right? No, definitely not the case with you, my friend. Oh, good times.
Ooh, I think my Grubhub is here.
Oh no, okay. Well, you can
arrive with your order soon to keep everyone. No, my wife will go get it, but
okay. Pasta wife was on it. Pasta wife's on it.
Since we haven't started yet, let me just let her know.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, those of you in the chat, I want to say hello. It's been a fun week absolutely. Much more exciting week than I expected too. So major props to all of you. I really want to thank you all for your support over the last few weeks. It's been incredible. It's really been incredible. And I don't want to let you down. I know we've been talking about this trip to Seattle that I'm trying to plan out and raise funds for, and really the purpose of it is just to create content for all of you. Really, like that's sort of what it's about. They get to meet some really cool people that we know from the Sandwich Show, and people who've been on the Sandwich Show, people who are friends of the Sandwich Show, and the whole thing. But this I just felt would be a really good opportunity for a Pretty Boss IRL collab, which I would love to broadcast to you. And that's the real objective behind it. Hopefully it'll play out for us. Did you get it? Let me take a look.
Should be here now. No, they're not here yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Just went to get my wife because she was outside with the dog. So.
Oh, cool. Okay.
They're on their way. Woohoo!
Woo! Yeah. You can't see me, but I'm like doing a mini pump it up in here, but.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Mini pump it up.
Tiny pump it up with the fingers. All right, I'll go ahead and start. We can make the announcement. Well, it's just that one of the announcements concerns the chat, and I'm sure they'll appreciate it. So I'll wait until at least one of the person's on here. But we good. Yeah. How'd your show go the other night? I'm sorry I didn't get to make it, but.
Oh, it was good.
Cool.
I mean, I was on for like 3.5 hours, so.
Oh wow.
So
that's a good show.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah. I like it. That's cool. Yeah. It's been
cool.
It's been wild.
It says here you have 3 viewers on my end. Pinball is
here.
Here's
Pinball. Pinball, come on in. Friday Sandwich Show. I'm unprepared. Show. Yeah, this is not a typical thing. Like we've done Friday shows the last 2 weeks, but this will be really fun tonight. I really think this will be a good one. But what that means is also that we're not going to do one on Tuesday, at least not a typical collab show. We got chocolate tasting on Tuesday,
right?
And we'll take it from there. Yeah, the chocolate tasting.
That'll be a good one.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward. Yeah. And
are you gonna rate like the different kinds of chocolate?
Yeah,
that sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give it grades. We could probably use similar grades to the tier list, like we'll have an S, A, B, C, D, E, and so on. Kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Good times.
Or you can just be like, this one is great, and this one sucks.
That's a little bit more obvious, yeah.
Right? Stay away.
Yeah.
Cool
beans. I love it. But yeah, come on in. I mean, Friday Sandwich Show. We'll have all the same amount of fun, and we're ready to go. Let's do it. All right, let's start up.
All right.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, you know what? Shoot. Okay, I forgot to do one important thing. Before I go into the scenario, hold on. I just need to do one more thing. Hold on, just a second here while I do this.
I'm waiting.
Oh, thank you. It's more for the chat so they can be waiting too. All right, here we go. I think I got it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sandwich Show. It's a special Friday edition of our Sandwich Show collab. I'm Davey. I eat sandwiches, and we're doing the thing again. We're gonna have another Q&A tonight. This time we're gonna be hanging out with a really good friend of ours and a very fun streamer, and he of course is Luis, TheLGMusic. How's it going? Good to see you.
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, my friend. I love it. I think I hear you doubled a little bit. I'm not sure if that's me or if that's you. We kind of had that with C-Dub last time.
I heard a double too.
Yeah.
But hold on. Actually, I think I know what it is. Nope, it's not me.
Okay.
I don't know.
I know it was me. I figured it out. I just turned it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So no more double.
There we go.
Yeah. So good to see you. Let me just adjust something over here and drag this over to this side, and we good. Okay. But yeah, we're really thrilled to have you here right before you start on a very long trip to work-related stuff, but
yeah.
But I'm glad to see you.
Hold on, 1 second.
Okay.
Can you come in?
Oh, is it time? Is it?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I need to go grab.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll switch over here. Okay. So, Amon, hello. Welcome to the chat. Andy, welcome to the chat too. Oh my goodness, it's LG and Davey. Yeah, it's great. Pinball says, one day I will research why S is better than A. It just means it's higher than A. It's like, you know, like you have an A plus and you have like, you know, more than A would be S. That's basically my understanding of it. But Mom wants a starting lineup now. Oh, this is exciting. Well,
what's going on already?
Bond has redeemed the starting lineup already.
Woo! I love it. Hey, and Andy's in the chat.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Andy. Let me give Andy a shout out. Because Andy was just on stream yesterday, crushing it with the guitar. Andy, good to see you. Rahomo, good to see you. Hello, friends. How are you doing?
Hey, Rahomo and Hype.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Hyper's up in here in the morning. Hello, Hyper. Good morning to you too. Good morning, Davey and guest.
In the morning there.
Yeah. Well. Like, what time is it? Like 2, 3? I keep forgetting what time it is over where you are. But
right.
Add 5. Well, you add 8, right? So it's like that means it's 3 a.m. over there. It's 3 a.m. in the UK.
That's not too bad. It's Friday, so it's okay.
Yeah. Well, Saturday for him. Saturday morning.
Yeah, that's true. Saturday morning for him.
Yeah. Let's see. I fixed that. Kappagen, Davey. It was mod. Oh, really? Okay, cool. That Kappagen redeem is cool. Like, so what that is like it's like a whole bunch of emotes exploded once, like a firework. That's really cool.
I've seen it. Actually, I saw it yesterday as I was watching Andy, because somebody did that with like his crying Andy emote, which is becoming one of my favorites. let me find it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Feel free to share.
Where is
it's
it?
so
this
fun.
This one right here. It's a crying Andy. It's the best.
Oh, I see it in the chat. That's so good.
Yeah,
that's so good.
It's like
it's so authentic.
So yeah, that's become one of my favorite ones.
Good times. So it's 112 where you are. 112. Okay, so I was off by a little bit.
That's not that bad. That's not that late.
It's like being up late at night. Not a big deal.
Right.
Right on. But yeah, Luis, just for those who are not familiar with our friend Luis, TheLGMusic, he's a guitarist, he's a singer-songwriter, and he's also got a day job, which is really cool. He's just celebrated his 10th anniversary with Pasta Wife, his wife.
I did exactly 1 week ago.
That's really great. Did you do anything? Did you do anything memorable, like a special dinner or anything?
So we were supposed to go out of town actually last weekend.
Okay.
And but right before Christmas, we both kind of did, but I keep saying I found it. But our dog had a little like a little golf size thing on the back of his leg, and we took him to the vet, and of course we were freaking out. We're thinking, what if it's cancer, like a tumor? Like that would suck. It wasn't. Turns out he has like some kind of like infection. So so we ended up having to stay last weekend because they gave us medication, and some of his medication really affected him, and he was like super sick all weekend. So I guess that was our memorable anniversary weekend, was staying at home with like a sick child.
Oh. Poor little guy.
It's all right. He's doing good. Like
That's good.
He's doing so much better. He's back to being his energetic, wild self.
Yeah. I'm so thankful that it wasn't more serious than that, though. That's good. That's a relief too. Yeah, that's awesome. I love the photos of your little guy, of your little one.
He's the best. Hey, look, CT is rated.
We have a wait a second. Did you stream? CT rated. The stream. That's great. Let me bring you in, fellas.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Welcome. CT's rating from his big house. From his big tea house. CT. Welcome in.
Yeah. Thank you, CT. Appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you very much, CT. Let's do this. Let's do it. All right. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. CT, how was your stream? This is an incredible raid. Oh my gosh. Riot confirmed. Welcome in. Reckless on Twitch. Nice to meet you. Holy moly.
Reckless is here.
Carly Siggs is in the house too. So good. Let's give Carly a shout out if you don't. Yeah.
Godfather is here. Yes.
Wolf Dancer, thank you for the follow. Thanks. Really nice of you to meet you all. Raiders coming for you. Party Popper. I love it so much.
Woo-hoo.
Wow. Look at this raid. Holy moly.
That is awesome.
So what did you do on your
From
stream
the
tonight,
big
CT?
house.
I know, isn't that amazing?
That is a good raid call.
Yeah, that absolutely. In this house, in his big house. Is that what did I read that correctly? Yeah.
For I guess it's supposed to sound kind of like Thompson, so maybe you say it like Taos.
Oh, Taos, like Thompson from the Taos. Oh,
I'm just guessing.
Gotcha.
Maybe that's what he means.
Word up. Yeah, word up.
Still awesome though.
Yeah, that really is great. So let's see. Chris says, I did backtracking, singing, and words on stream. Ooh, words on stream. Good game.
Words on stream is fun.
Good game. That's a fun. Yeah. CT, we're so glad you could bring in. Boy, you had a great crowd today. Wow, what a huge crowd you had. Welcome back to Twitch streaming, my friend. I wish I had known about it. I would have. Well, actually, to be fair, I was not. I just barely got it. I barely got here like 20 minutes ago. So I probably couldn't have made it today. But next time when you do, I'll be there. I'll absolutely be there. Yeah. Hi, Carly.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah. Woo! And Carly too. Carly who sings is here.
I love it a lot. Carly who sings. Yeah, Carly is incredibly talented. Do follow Carly Sings, please. You know, check out her show because it's an awesome show. So we highly recommend that too.
She is.
Yeah. So
Modfather is like, who is Carly?
Who is Carly? Nice.
You know who Carly is. Come on.
Yeah. What does Carly do, says Rahomo?
I don't know. She probably knits in her tiny home. Actually, if Carly does knit, that would be really cool because that's like a tiny home activity. I feel.
Yeah, right on. That's a great call. Carly says, "Thanks, friends. Hope you both are doing well today." Absolutely, we're doing well today. We're doing very well.
Yeah. We got a fun party.
Yeah, this is a great party, but it's just great that you can hang out. So let's get to know you a little bit, Luis. It's really great to see you. I do want to make a special notation. Since we have all the people in here, we can do starting lineup now. But I do need to address the elephant in the room. This came in today. So
what is that? Is that the new Bean
This
Boozled?
is the new Bean Boozled container, the 6th edition. Now the good news is I'll be spared of. I don't have the spoiled milk in this version of it, but I do get old bandage and liver and onions.
Ugh. Ew.
Yeah.
All of those sound disgusting.
Yeah. Stuart says, now I'm staying.
Right? I know. Thank you, Modfather.
So,
I called Modfather Stuart the other day. I called him like by his name the other day, and I was like, "That's so weird." It felt weird.
Is that right? You called him Stuart? That is weird.
Yep.
That's funny. All right. Stuart didn't waste any time. Let's do this. So I got to do 5 at some point too, and I will when Aaron's back. So when we see Aaron, we'll do the 5. But tonight we'll do the 1 just to open the seal on this new container. All right, let's do it. The steward is in the house. Let's go. All right, let's do it. I should have a Carly. I should. Oh, did you just make? Oh, I got you. Yeah, right on. Yeah. Thank you, CT, for the shout out to Carly. Much deserved, of course. So I got 2 things I got to do. I got to open this seal. I remember this the first time I did the first container. Got to pull this out.
It's like unboxing.
Yeah. It's unboxing. Absolutely. You take this little tab out too. All right, I know the rest of this. This is easy. I got this brown one, and that means we're looking at liver and onions or cappuccino. I can't even imagine. Let's do it.
Wait, hold on. It could be liver, onions, or cappuccino. Cappuccino probably would not be that bad.
No, cappuccino's good. Cappuccino's good.
Yeah.
But the liver and onions one is not exciting. Ugh. We'll see. Oh, God.
Oh, it's liver and onions.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I can be here for this.
Oh my god. You're off to a flying start on this new edition of the Bean Boozled.
So gross. I considered getting the Bean Boozled for my stream too, but I feel like I've seen you get the bad ones so many times already that I'm like, I don't know.
It's so bad. You might think, well, it's liver and onions. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
No, it's bad. It's
probably disgusting.
It is. It's very disgusting. So,
it could
thank you for the redeem, Modfather. Oh God, this taste is gonna stick with me all night too. Oh my god! Time for the viewers to pump it up. Well, yeah, pump it up, but under false pretenses. All right. So, folks, it is now time for the starting lineup as redeemed by our friend Mon. Let's go ahead and do that too, and then we'll get into our conversation with our friend TheLGMusic. Let's do it. All right. So, if you want to be in the lineup, exclamation point lineup, and we'll put you in. Some people already did, but can you do it again just to make sure I don't forget? So, CT, go ahead and put yourself back. Yeah, thank you. Anybody else? Just put an exclamation point lineup, and you'll be in the lineup. And I'll announce your name basketball style. Nice. LG's in the lineup too. Cool.
I'm like, I want to be in it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's do it. All right. So, once again, folks, time for the start. God, this taste is still in my mouth. Oh, disgusting. That's one of those like really sneaky bad ones. But anyway, let's get starting.
Well, onions. Usually onions stay in your mouth like a lot longer.
Yeah, true story. All right. And those of you who are joining us from CT's channel, you're in for a treat. And now, the starting lineup for your Davey's Eating a Sandwich Show Chat! Leading off, coming in via the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Don't forget to follow Chris Thompson, CT Music. And joining CT in the lineup from San Diego, the Troller-in-Chief, Rahomo. And our collab guest tonight, streaming guitar vibes and hanging out with us, a big fan of the tacos, your friend in Mars. He's got moves like Jagger, the TheLGMusic. And from the Great White North, keeping it warm despite the negative 20 degrees Celsius temperatures, he'll make you an offer you can't refuse. The Mod Father, Stuart Hayer! And joining us. Oh, what was that?
Somebody called him the Mod Daddy.
Mod Daddy. Love it. Mod Daddy? Who's your Mod Daddy? Who's your Mod Daddy? That's so good. Oh, now up next from the great state of Maine, in her tiny home, giving you the cool vibes with her ukulele. She doesn't just... What does she do? Carly sings! Let's see, anyone else? Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries, your Davey's Eating a Sandwich Show Chat!
Yeah!
I love it. Ooh, and a special hello to Hello Calabine. Welcome back in the chat. How you doing tonight? Good to see ya. Come on in. Let's give her a shout. Let's give Calabine a shout out as well, everybody. Oh my goodness, great work, everybody. Thank you for the redeem, everyone. Thank you for I forget who got the redeem, but let me make sure.
I think it was Mod.
First
one
Mod
to do it.
Mon, thank you very much for the redeem.
The Mod Daddy.
The Mod Daddy was in on it, and CT Music was in the lineup, and our friend Carly Sings was also in the lineup. Awesome. And Hello Calabine says, doing great, love and life. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm glad. I think that's great. I think that's super great. Let's see. But yeah, man, that taste is still in my mouth. I'll tell you what. It's still in there. But
oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, not what you want. It's not what you want. But glad you're doing all right. What was I gonna say? Something else. Oh, so Mon and I are gonna do a collab on Wednesday. So I would like for you all to follow Monshaft And
Ooh, wait, was that the big surprise?
no, that is not the big surprise. That's actually
there's a bigger surprise.
I will. So Mon Chef, good art streamer. So check out Mon's channel, and I'll be on with Mon Wednesday night. I think it's from 7 Eastern to 9 Eastern, but I'm not sure. But you can go to Mon's Discord and find out once you're there. Yeah, it should be a good time.
Very cool.
The big announcement, folks. The big announcement. Here it is. And we have a poll up. Which is better? What are the choices? Modding for a streamer or streaming live?
Ooh.
They're both good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're both good.
They're both pretty good, right?
I've done both. I'm a terrible mod, but I've done both.
Oh wait, you've modded yourself too. What channels?
I have.
Cool.
I mod for Yamiz
Okay.
TV, and
Okay.
also mod for Kevin Edward, and also for Dort is Live. But I'm a terrible mod because I always forget. And usually there's other people like Reckless, who's here, who's also one of my mods. He mods for a lot of those same channels, and he's much better at it than me.
Ah, got it.
I'm just so into like what's going on that I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably shout people out, or I should do the things that mods do.
Yeah, I feel that. I was modding for Christie's Coffee for a little while. It wasn't, and I was terrible. I was missing everything. Like even like they had spam, and I was supposed to ban it. And I forgot. Like people were yelling at me. You're supposed to ban that guy. I was like, oops. So I quickly I turned in my mod sword. I know. It was bad. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, what is mod? Damn it. What is mod?
What is mod?
What is mod?
What does a mod do?
What does a mod do?
Mods do everything. They're
Mod.
saviors of Twitch.
Oh, what is you could? No, I'm kidding.
They do.
What do they do? Which is better? Well, for me, it's streaming live. I'm better at it than I am at modding, so I just think just by default that one will win. Did you vote on this poll as well?
Hey, look, Reckless is there. Lazy mods unite. Reckless is much less lazy than.
Oh, look, Aaron's in the chat. I like.
Oh, and Aaron's here.
Yeah,
Yay,
Aaron's
Aaron.
in the chat, and then like, oh no, Aaron's in the chat too. Because I'll tell you what I mean by that, Aaron. This came in today.
Yes, you just missed it.
She did and she didn't, because I said I was gonna save the fiver for when she got here. Well, she's here.
Ooh.
So we're back.
Yes, let's do it.
We get more peas.
Why do you keep doing?
I don't know. What am I thinking? What am I thinking?
It's for the clout.
It's for content. It's all for content. All right. So I just had a liver and onions bean, and now I'm going to add 5 more to that repertoire to make up the difference, because I was supposed to have 40 the other night, so I wound up with only 35. So I need to do 5 more. But since it's only 5, I can probably tell you what the flavor. Oh my gosh, 2 white ones? Are you kidding me?
Ugh.
Yeesh.
What was the white one? Was that like dirty socks or?
Yeah, it's like dirty
water?
Dishwasher and something else.
Ugh.
So there are 2 of those. There's a red one. I'll show them to you. There's a red one, which is old bandage or pomegranate. I don't even know if pomegranate's that good. And then you got your toothpaste and berry blue. And you have 3 white ones, which, as we mentioned, are dirty dishwasher or birthday cake. Yeah.
Ooh, birthday cake is probably really good.
All right, here we go. 5 of them in the
I would
hatch.
do that one.
Let's go. We have a tie in the poll, by the way. 50% each way. I know, old bandage does not sound good at all, Aaron. Let's do it. Ugh.
Wait, is this one old bandage? What does it taste like? I'm curious. Cause like, I don't think I've ever eaten an old bandage, so I don't know how. Like,
Well, I think the red one wound up being pomegranate. I can taste the dirty dishwasher, which tastes like dirty dishwasher. There's not much, that's pretty self-explanatory. And they can be really stinky kind of smells, like really pungent type cheese, like really like imagine like what would happen if you ate moldy cheese. Spoiled milk tastes just like spoiled milk. I think maybe I did get the old bandage because I can kind of taste the Band-Aid in there. Ugh.
Well, have you eaten a Band-Aid? Is that like how you know what it tastes like? Like maybe like as a kid you just like pulled one off of your hand and ate it. Like how that's what I was wondering. Is like how do they know like what some of these things taste like?
Oh no, we talked about that before.
Yeah, I think we talked about it in the. I was here when we talked about it when we did.
It was during the karaoke
that
show.
was a conversation topic in karaoke.
Davey, how often do you lick
know?
dirty dishwashers to know what they taste like? Well,
right? I know. You're like, oh,
maybe not
that is
dirty
pretty accurate
dishwashers, but
taste.
that's a great question. I mean, I've kind of accidentally licked like dishwater, like when you're washing dishes.
Accidentally. Right. Accidentally.
Well played, Luis. Well played. That was not fun. And that was just 5. I can't even imagine 35 more of those. That was an experience. Ugh. I got all sorts of taste in my mouth, like tape and cheese and so on. How on earth do you do dishes? What do you mean? I can do dishes. I'm not that inept.
Lick them? I think that's the question.
Oh, bathtub. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. It's a good question, Modfather. It really is. But yeah. Anyway, we were just talking about what you do. But why don't we talk about it with some food? Are you ready?
I am ready.
I'm ready too.
I'm so hungry.
Oh yeah, I'm down for. I am down for this.
This thing's been like closed, and I've been so tempted to just open it and nibble food out of it. I'm so excited.
I am too. So folks, it's the moment that one of the most anticipated moments here on the Sandwich Show, and we call it the. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Right here. The Sandwich of the Week, everyone. And now, let's make it happen. And let's go to our friend, TheLGMusic, with his Sandwich of the Week. Yeah. What do you have?
Hold on, I'm trying to open this up. They wrap it in paper, so I'm trying to open it up. But I got a Mexican torta, which I'm super excited about. This one is I really like this one. It's a carne asada torta. I'm gonna try it. It's like tacos, but with in between bread. Okay, I'm trying to find
So if you ever want to make a taco sandwich, this is how you do it.
Yep, this is basically it. Yeah, I'm trying. It's gonna break when I open it, so it's gonna be super messy. But I'm super excited.
It looks so good.
This is really good.
Yeah.
From this place called Mateo's, which is pretty cool, and also got a horchata, which I don't know if everybody knows what it is, but that's what I'm drinking too.
Nice. It's like a milkshake kind of thing.
Yeah,
a little oatmeal in it or something.
Yeah, basically rice water.
Yeah, rice water. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Horchata is it's a fun one. It's a fun drink. So let me show you while you set that up.
I know. What is yours?
Mine. So you have a torta, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Would you believe that I also have a torta?
What?
It's an al pastor torta.
Oh my God, this is unexpected.
Can you believe it?
We did not even plan this. For everybody watching, we did not plan this.
Who would have guessed
this
that?
This was not talked about 2 months ago. What?
Anyway, mine comes from Tacos Por Favor. This one has al pastor in there. And this Mexican restaurant's legit because it's got the jalapenos with the carrots in there, the pickled carrots, the chips.
Legit.
Legit. Good stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, thank you. Yours is awesome too. I want to give you how is it tasting so far?
Tastes good. I mean, I just took one bite, but it's really good. It's carne asada, so if anybody's had carne asada tacos, it's the same thing with cilantro and onions and all that stuff, but it's in between 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. We got some comments. Rahamo says, "Oh my God, yes, please. Luis sandwich game equals elite."
Equals elite. That's awesome.
I believe it too.
Hungry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Luis sandwich game. And Mon says it's so common here, which it is. You're right. Tortas and horchatas are very common in California. Very much so. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure it is in New Mexico too, right? Isn't that kind of a thing? Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. But yes, it's I don't know. It's the meat inside of it. Can't really tell.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's really good.
Love it. Reckless on Twitch says torta hype. Pinball says that is a tasty looking sandwich. Carly sings loves it. Emote love there. Hello Calabine says now I'm so hungry. I am too. I got to bite in this already.
I actually almost got tacos because I was like, could be a sandwich too, depending on how you view it.
I mean,
But then I was like, no, we said torta, so that's why I got this. But no, it's really good. Mateo's is this really good, just kind of like random hole in the wall place that opened like 3 or 4 years ago, and they've expanded. They have like 3 or 4 locations now. They're exploding. And they opened right before the pandemic started, which I think is pretty crazy.
that is crazy. Wow, what are the odds?
But it is delicious, and of course, all my meat keeps coming out of my sandwich.
So if you're wondering what the anatomy of a torta is like, and Chris is eating fettuccine alfredo from Olive Garden. Enjoy.
Of course. Chris is always eating fettuccine alfredo. That's his favorite food.
Oh, is that right? Because I was like, yeah, because
he's often eating fettuccine alfredo.
You're right, because like he had a sandwich with it in there, like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your jam, huh, Chris? I see it. I see it.
I mean, that's good. Fettuccine alfredo.
I'm down with it. But just to show you, see, it has lettuce and tomato as well, and the bread's kind of like it's bolillo, which is kind of a ovally. I don't know how to describe that kind of bread.
Describe it either.
Yeah, but it's its own.
Because it's not like it's not like a deli sandwich, although it's a similar concept, but it's not exactly the same.
It's sort of like a stretched out hamburger bun, but it's not, because it's not a uniform shape. It's like a different shape all the time.
Yeah. I will say, I really wanted a different one, but I couldn't find somewhere that delivered like at this time. In Mexico, they have some called tortas cubanas, which they're not like, it's not like a Cuban sandwich. It's its own thing. It's usually like it's like a massive one, and it usually has like cheese, ham, chorizo. It's got like steak meat. Some people put like an egg in it. Like it's got avocado. Like it's just this like massive thing. But I figured, you know what, the Asada is a good option too.
You know, it's so interesting. I saw that on the menu at my place too. I was like, "Is that a Cuban sandwich?" But you're saying it's not exactly a Cuban.
No,
sandwich.
it's not. It's not. The first time I had a Cuban sandwich, that's what I was expecting. Then I was like, "This is really good," but it's not what I was expecting.
Makes sense, because like the Cuban sandwich has like mustard, and yeah, I got you. Now, Mon says, "Hold on, let me put a thing in your head. A quesadilla is a Mexican grilled cheese. Prove me wrong."
I mean, that's not. I would say that's correct. That's not incorrect.
I see the argument because you're talking about the tortillas being like the meat or like the bread, right? And you got two of them. So it's a really thin sandwich, but you could make the argument. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty similar.
I dig. Oh, Mon says, stop. You're making me want to go to my neighbors for it. I like that.
Do it.
Do it, Mon. I'm going to shout you out one more time, Mon, just because I know. It's just to let everybody know that I'm going to be on your channel in a few days, Wednesday night. So
yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, and actually, if you folks want a bonus sandwich of the week, like an extra sandwich, I'll be doing that over there too. So we're going to do a special bonus sandwich for Mon there.
Ooh, 2 sandwiches.
2 sandwiches for the price of 1 week.
Right?
Yeah.
Going wild.
Oh yeah, Luis, you mentioned. Oh yeah, so I'll mention the new guest. So I mentioned already we have Justin and Evelyn coming up at the beginning of next month, on February the 6th, and then on the 25th of this month we have Danielle Allard coming to join us, hopefully, and we have Bourbon Suit on Tuesday, so that's even closer to us. In the middle of that, on the 31st, say hello. At least as far as collab purposes are concerned, to Dream On. Dream On Music will be joining us.
Dream On is awesome.
Oh, she is. It's gonna be so fun. I mean, you've been to Dream On. I mean,
I have. It's so much fun. It's so chaotic, but it's fun.
Oh, the best. She can dance. She can move. She can sing. She can play.
Yeah, she's super fun. That's awesome.
Yeah. And as we understand. Big time foodie. She always mentions that she likes talking about food even more than music, which is wild. But so we're gonna have fun. We'll have some fun at times. Yeah. Well, thank you. Let's see. Mons, mind you, I'm going all out for this. I'm going. Oh, really? You're gonna do one too, Mon?
Ooh.
Ooh, you got me intrigued. I'm down. I'm ready for you. Eddie Brown is in the chat. Hello, Eddie Brown. This is Luis.
Hey,
How you
Eddie.
doing? Luis.
How's it going, Eddie?
It's so good to see you, Eddie. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Eddie's someone you probably should also have on the sandwich show someday.
No, I've been. You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right. Oh, thank you for the shout out, CT. Appreciate you. Gonna be a bit before I eat something hearty till I eat something hearty again. Ah, right on, Mon. For sure. For sure. You're going for it, huh? I dig.
Just keep making you hungry.
Yeah.
So good.
Now, did you get anything with your sandwich, Luis? Like, did you get any chips or anything like that?
I got rice.
You got rice? That's interesting.
Like Spanish rice, like the red rice.
Yeah, the red rice. Yeah, I like it.
Because they usually have like beans and rice, but I don't like the beans in this place. I don't know. I don't like him. So we always get we order from there often.
Mm-hmm.
I just got double rice this time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like well, I mean, here they call it Spanish rice. I don't know what they call it in California, but it's just like the red rice.
Spanish rice.
It's
I like
technically orange.
I mean, yeah,
It's
but
good.
I mean,
Good
anything
and it's
any
fluffy.
color is going to be, brightened up by a white rice.
Let me just make sure.
Oh wait, let me see. Let's see this. Trying to make sure it doesn't drop on the keyboard or anything, right?
I know. I'm like, I don't want to spill it.
Oh no!
I haven't really been touching. I did drop it. That's what I'm like. I haven't really been touching the rice. I might just save it for later.
All right, no worries. Hey, Andy Brinker. Oh, wrong button. Andy Brinker off 92.
Hey, Andy's here.
Andy, come on in. Now, Andy's got a very cool art stream as well. Let's give Andy Brinker off a shout out. I also follow Andy on Instagram. Really, really cool stuff.
Yeah, he's always like showing off his art on Instagram. It's fun.
I'm really impressed by how fast.
It's cool.
It is cool, and it's all in full color. I love seeing it in action. So, Andy, I hope you're.
Yeah, because if you're watching his stream, I mean, you're watching him make it, but then you get to see like the finished product. So I don't know, it just kind of feels like you watch like a whole project from start to finish.
It's very satisfying. I mean, the art community on Twitch is incredibly underrated. So,
Oh yeah.
Andy's a big part of that for sure. And hello, Andy. He says hello and thank you, CT, for the shout out, which is cool. Andy, did you know that CT streamed today? We were so excited about that. CT, if there's a VOD, let me know. I doubt there would be with all the music stuff, but if there is, let me know. Because Luis and I would like to check that out too. So
yeah, we'll watch it later.
Yeah, and Eddie, I hope you've been doing well. I hope your
might be kind of hard.
Yeah, but I am now. You recently had. Did you not recently have your 1 year show? I think some time back.
Yeah, back in October.
Okay, right. It was October.
Yeah.
But I mean that's a good run. I mean, I think we've asked this question to a lot of folks on the Sandwich Show about how they found Twitch and how they found all of us, basically. And it's always a great question, and I think it's great that you've been able to find great community.
Yeah, it's been really great. I mean, I found Twitch kind of like on accident. I mean, because I didn't really know much about Twitch. Interestingly enough, my mom was on Twitch before me, which I thought was
Wait,
crazy.
really?
Wow. Yeah, but not like as a streamer. So my mom, I mean, just like a lot of moms, she does like Zumba and like, like all of those like exercise stuff. And apparently that was like a thing for a while when the pandemic happened. Zumba instructors started streaming on Twitch, and so like that's how my mom found out about Twitch, because her instructor was doing that, which I did not know. But I actually, let me see. It's 2020 when the pandemic happened, and I was like, I hadn't really had much experience like doing like gigs or anything like that. I'd done like a few open mics, and I was getting ready to do more. I was like, I really want to do like more stuff, and I want to grow, and just kind of see what happens. And then I randomly, this was like in the summer, I randomly read an article online that said like, oh, musicians are jumping to Twitch and they're going to Twitch, and the music community on Twitch is growing. And I was like, that's interesting. I'm like, I thought Twitch was like for video games, like it's not for music. So, I kind of just left it, and then a few months later, I came back and started watching a few streams. I still remember the first streamer I ever watched, and I don't think I ever told him this, but it was actually Matt Walden, who is of course a super super fun guy. But he was the very very first stream I ever watched, and I was like, and I think it was like there was something really big happened that first time too. I can't remember if it was like when he hit partner or he hit like a certain, I don't know, he had like a celebration of something. And I was like, man, this guy sounds awesome. Like, I want to do this. And so then I started getting ready to stream on Twitch. And then towards the end of October, or no, early October, I started streaming. And then, fast forward, here we are now.
That's so cool. So, Aaron with a good comment. Everyone thought it was just video games, me included. I never thought that it would be a venue for people to do things like music.
Neither.
Right? Like,
and just other things in general, I mean, like there's, like your show, for example, or Andy with like his art show. There is so much, I think, about Twitch and so much potential, and I think people don't realize it.
Yeah. It's just funny, and it also was kind of surprising. The part that gets talked about a little less is that I didn't think that people would be interested in that, because you would think that like with TikTok, and this is something I want to get into too, because I know you got a TikTok and you've got a following on TikTok. I think you have more people on TikTok than you're.
Fun.
It's incredible. I mean,
it's fun.
It looks like fun. Like I haven't been able to do it yet, but I love that you occasionally show some of those highlights on Instagram. But
I started TikTok as a joke too. Cause
oh, really?
My wife was like, "You should join TikTok."
Yeah.
Because my wife's been, she's been watching videos on TikTok forever, and I was like, "No, that's just like stupid dances. Like that's all that people do." And I'm like, "No, there's like a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of fun stuff on TikTok."
Well, it sounds like you do a little bit of everything on there, because like you've got like some highlights of your music, you do the dances, you do other things. Like it's pretty neat. So,
yeah.
What was the first video on your TikTok that really like made it? Like, do you remember anything particular about it?
What was the first? No. So TikTok has a really weird algorithm, because sometimes like one video will do really really good, and then like the next one does poorly for like no reason whatsoever. I don't know. I don't understand the algorithm, but there was one that I did. It was something about like, because you can stitch videos on TikTok, so you can grab like 5 seconds of like somebody else's video and then like add your own at the end. And so I did that, and it was one about like this girl complaining about how like her grandparents kept treating her like a child or something. But then she was talking about like millennials and just like in general how like like people think millennials are like 12, and I think in the video, and people really liked it. I was like, yeah, I'm a millennial and I'm in my 30s. Like, I am not a kid. I don't remember exactly what I said in the video, but that was like the first one that kind of blew up a little. Not a lot.
Really?
Blew up a little bit. Yeah.
Wow. Such a little thing, though. That's really cool.
Millennials on TikTok we're a different breed.
That's
but
funny.
Yeah, I think the girl was saying she's like, yeah, I just got back from my grandparents and they still treat me like I'm 12, and they think that that's what all millennials are like. And she was saying something about like, she's like, I just bought a house, or something of that nature that a lot of people don't think millennials do, but we do buy houses and stuff.
Oh, that's interesting. So Andy with a very insightful comment, and he says, my dad did a live music stream on YouTube in April 2020, which got shot down doing... Really? I'm surprised that would have happened on YouTube, because like...
Oh, wait, Andy, your dad streams on Twitch?
So the following
who's your
week...
dad? Who's your...
Yeah, that's a good question, Andy. Like, we'd love to hear about your dad. We need to get him on the show too.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So he's been going 93 weeks strong. I've been part of his team since the start, which is how.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a great run. Did your dad make affiliate yet, Andy?
That's like 93 weeks is almost 2 years. That's a long time.
Yeah. So hopefully he's got a good number of followers. Calabine, have a great dinner. I gotta go. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. He's DJ Mike Brady. Whoa.
DJ Mike.
think
Ooh, I
I
like
know
it.
the
DJ
name.
Mike Brady.
I'm not sure, but it sounds familiar. Well, I'll shout him out. Or Aaron, would you be willing to shout out DJ Mike Brady for us? Go follow Andy's dad too. That's great. That's really fun.
Yeah, but you know it's funny since we're talking about like Twitch and like how we found Twitch and stuff. I remember I was talking to Irene Peña earlier this week because she just did her 10-month celebration, and she shared like a highlight of like her first stream on I think on Instagram, and it just reminded me of mine, like my first one. First of all, I didn't have any camera equipment. I was just using my phone mounted to like my desk somehow, and I have a little amp and that was plugged in. I didn't have like like now I have like an audio interface and a mixer, and like I have a camera and lights, all kinds of fancy things. But like I was watching Irene's, and she's like, I guess somebody asked her like, oh yeah, do you have like a song list? And she's like, ooh, that sounds like a great idea. And that's what I was
Yeah.
like, I'm pretty sure I said the same thing the first time I streamed. Like somebody's like, do you have a list? I'm like, oh, that sounds helpful. That would be great.
You learn so much though, right? Like just starting on the platform. You learn how to use Discord. You learn how to use.
Oh yes.
At least in my case, you
I've
learn how
never
to use.
used Discord before.
Oh really? That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, never.
And you're like, why do you use Discord? Like, what's the purpose of that? But then it's like, oh, it's like,
You're like, this is fun.
and it's very convenient too. It's like an easy way to figure out when people are on and what they're doing and things like that. And then like some people take it to another level. They do like shows on Discord. They do events on Discord, like watch parties and things.
Daniela Lard actually, I'm in her Discord, and she does like sometimes like movie nights, and I mean all kinds of really cool stuff. Like I would love to figure out doing that someday also, but I mean she has an awesome community. Oh, speaking of Irene,
Irene, come on in. Good to see ya. Welcome in,
I
Irene.
just summoned her apparently.
You have indeed. No sooner than you mention her name. That is so cool. Come on
Right?
in, Orion. It's
She just
so good to
happens
see
show
you.
up.
And happy 10 months, too. I did start in.
Yes.
I did, by the way.
We are talking about you, Irene.
We
Like,
were
in a good
totally.
way. we were talking behind your back, but like in a good way.
That's funny. But what we were talking about is like how we all had humble beginnings. Like we just kind of started off kind of raw. And then we eventually started adding things to our respective channels to make it better and better and better. And it must be now. Do you have footage of your first stream?
Somewhere.
Oh,
I do. I don't want to unearth it.
yeah.
No, but I think I do.
Okay.
So I would have to find it because I mean Twitch only saves things for like 2 weeks, but I for some reason downloaded my first stream, but I don't know. It's somewhere. It's around. I have it somewhere.
I gotcha.
Irene really wanted me to like share it with the world, and I was like, no.
Oh.
Okay.
But maybe look at it first before you do that. That's
Right,
probably
exactly.
Yeah, that's probably what I do.
Nobody wants to see this.
Yeah. Oh, Mond, we did the starting lineup a few minutes ago. I'm sorry if you weren't around. We thank you for the redeem. If you want, we can do another one. Like just do like a smaller one. Like just let me know. Yeah, sorry about that, Mond. Yeah,
exactly.
'cause we did
Irene,
do it
we're
earlier.
talking about your cringy first stream.
Yeah. I actually saw footage of it a little bit because I was watching the VOD of her channel from Wednesday. So I did see some of that too. So, yes, I saw it. I saw some of it. It wasn't that bad. Like, it was fine. Like, it pretty much how a lot of us started. I don't think it's really...
It's your first time. First time on Twitch is your first time on Twitch, and you're gonna make mistakes. And like I was telling CT that not that long ago. Of course, CT has had like a really good first week, but I think a lot of it too is because he's been around a lot of streamers.
Oh,
and so
true.
he knows
true.
how things work. But I was telling him, I'm like, like a lot of times it's like as long as you're up there and you're having fun, and it's gonna take you a while to figure things out, and that's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, 100%. Now, hello, Why the Band. Thank you for the follow.
And my mom is here. My mom's Rummy Cube.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm
Yeah.
Davey. I host a talk show called The Sandwich Show. It's nice to meet you. And this is your son, Chris,
And
on
now
the
your
show.
son is here.
Hello from a little band in Canada. Well, it's nice to meet you, little band from Canada.
Oh, Why the Band is cool.
Cool. It's so
they
nice you can
followed
meet
me
us.
once, like a long time ago, and I've watched them a couple of times. They do like band practices and stuff on their Twitch.
Oh, nice.
They're cool. They're really cool.
Well, let's give Why the Band a shout out if you don't mind. And yeah, I love that, Carly, and such a supportive community, which it really is. And
100%.
it's so great. Ooh, nice. You're from Winnipeg too? That is great. Jillian will. I hope Jillian knows about you because she's in Winnipeg as well. So Jillian, hey, they are from Winnipeg, where I. Yeah, exactly, Modfather, exactly.
All of these Winnipegians are on Twitch. I swear, I think I can remember. I was like, Canadians are taking over Twitch. KR has a thing where he says that.
Yeah,
that's like one of his commands. Are like, Canadians are taking over Twitch. It's true.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Like 3 of the last 5 channels I was on yesterday were from Canada. So like, I think that's probably right.
I know.
Right? Because like, I was not Carly. I mean, Carly's from Maine, but but I was at Voice Unmuted.
She's a Maina.
She's a Maina.
Maina.
Yeah, 100%. Mon, I did want to get your comment because you mentioned something interesting as far as, and Aaron says, okay, so Mon was saying that it was the first against TOS to create an art stream on Twitch, which is strange, under any game category or make music. After a while, it started growing more and more. So the creative category is to announce the very first art stream. Well, Bob Ross was streamed during TwitchCon. Oh, okay, I got you. So like during TwitchCon. Aaron says, what scares me is I technically count as a Gen Z kid, but I grew up thinking as like I'm a millennial and I identify more as a millennial. Right on.
Right. See, it's kind of like where I'm at too. Like I'm technically an elder millennial, so like I feel like a lot of like my thinking is sort of closer to Gen X than like like some of the younger millennials.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Why the Band says, we love Jillian. Well, we do too. We love Jillian as well.
Yeah, we love Jillian.
Now, thank you for the 40 bits and for the gift sub, Why the Band. Thank you so much. And thank you for the resub again, Irene Pena. 4 seconds for the hype train. Oh, just missed it. Just missed it. Oh, that's okay. But you guys were very, very generous. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Let's see. CT says, I was also planning to stream every single day of 1 week until next Wednesday. I'm going to reach affiliate. I feel like you're gonna. We got another shot at. Oh, my goodness. Anonymous cheer with 100 bits. Thank you so much. So let's see. I think we have now a whopping 3 minutes
Why the
to
Band?
do.
It's like all our streams are cringy.
Ah.
I don't think they are. I really don't think they are.
Right. Oh, they're going for it. And one more. Let me see if I got trivia for you here.
Angel.
The hype train has been commenced. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Commenced.
Oh, this one. Hype train. Here we go. Let's start. All right. And thank you for going and enjoyed the lurk, Carly. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Carly.
100%. So good to see you. And have a great weekend, Carly. And our best to your fiance as well. And to Bella. We hope you're doing great. And Kalans with the 100 bits. Kalans. I owe you so many thanks for that sandwich you sent me at the end of the show the other night. Ooh. That was very, very nice of you to do that. So let's do some trivia.
What kind of sandwich?
It was a San Francisco turkey club. So it was on sourdough bread.
Ooh,
and it had bacon. It was good. It's in the Discord, actually, if you go to Discord. So let's do some trivia. Let's see how many of these you can get right. I am going to give you the food trivia tonight. So let's go.
All right.
Let's see if you can.
I do kind of like Dream On. I do consider myself sort of a foodie, but
okay.
I don't think I'm at the level of Dream On. Just I'm more like average foodie.
I'm gonna have to make up like more harder questions for Dream On because I think she's gonna nail this one. Like,
what was the history of the panini or something? So give her
she knows the history of the panini. Oh, that's
no.
wild.
I'm just.
Oh, you're saying that she could? Yeah.
That'd be funny.
It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. It really not.
Right.
Yeah. It's going to be a great spot. So anyway, let's start our trivia tonight. So we have 3 minutes. Let's see how many of these you can get right in 3 minutes. If you want to extend the trivia, folks, just get the hype train to level 2. All right. Question number 1. In what year was the sandwich said to be invented? Thank you for the bits, Kalans and Andy. Thank you. 100 bits each.
So I know it had to be in the 1920s because they say that sliced bread was made after Betty White.
What?
Betty White just turned. Yeah, you know, hear that?
I don't know if that's. I don't know about that. That's an interesting comment.
gonna say 1927.
No, I love your logic. I love your logic, but no. At least according to legend, it's 1762. So they must not have done like official sliced bread at that point.
That's true. Well,
Yeah.
no, yeah, sorry, yeah. What I meant it was like the pre-sliced bread, not like.
Oh,
people
okay,
just
okay.
Eating giant block. No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but rest in peace, Betty White. That was sad. I found out about that. All right.
I was excited about my trivia.
Yeah.
My fact.
It's a good fact, though. I mean, that'll answer a lot of good questions down the road for sure. I mean, Modfather, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Thank you. Really nice of you to do that.
Yes, Modfather.
All right. So, question number 2. In bowling, what is the term for getting 3 strikes in a row?
Oh gosh, I haven't been bowling in forever.
I bet you got this. You got this.
Is it a spare?
No! Oh no! I'll give you one more guess.
No.
I'll give you one more guess.
I don't have an answer.
Wow.
It's been like forever. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, okay. Oh, no worries. It's a turkey. It's called a turkey.
Oh, okay. And now I'm seeing like, remember like in bowling alleys, how it's had like the little like animation thing on the screen. I'm seeing like the turkey now.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we have next. In 2020, what was the most popular fruit in the U.S.?
2020.
Yeah. The first year of the pandemic.
I know. That seems like so long ago.
It does.
I don't know. Like grapes? No, grapes are not. Nah. I feel like it was something like simple, like orange or like.
Okay.
I don't know.
You're on the right path. Go ahead and.
Okay, like a tangerine, or like.
Final answer.
Mango. Mango is my final answer.
Oh, I love where your head's at, but no, it's not. Right idea. Tropical fruit. You're on the right path.
Okay.
Bananas. Bananas is the answer. Bananas.
Yeah. That's funny.
I know, isn't that? You're very close. That you weren't far from the tree, really.
Right? It's like, bananas.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Why the band says, by the way, why the band is right. Earl of Sandwich invented it. The Earl of Sandwich. Sandwich, Kent, England. Yes, you are correct. You are correct.
Yeah, I was thinking of like sliced bread because I said I heard that trivia fact and I was like so excited to share it. I was like, yes.
Nice. All right, let's see. Now this is a tough question to be fair. So question 4: what are the 4 different shapes of McDonald's chicken McNuggets? Just give me one. Just give me one. I'll give it to you.
Oh wow. I mean, like they're like rectangular. That's one shape. Some of them are oval. Others are like a hex, like a little. What's a 5-1? A pentagon.
Yeah, but what is it? What kind of object would that be shaped like?
Like a I don't know. There's like a hand.
Kind of, yeah.
Hand. I don't know.
But you did say one of them was like an oval, so I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So.
Like an egg.
Yeah. I'll give you that one. So I like the ball. That's like a ball. So we'll give you that one.
Right. What are the shapes? Or what does it say?
Officially, the shapes are bow tie, bell, ball, and boot. Bow tie, bell, ball.
Never would have guessed any of those.
It's understandable though, because they're not exactly like easy to identify. Like the boot, you can identify the ball, but the other two are a little bit more.
Yeah, the other two are like
a little more opaque, a little fuzzy. But all right, so question number 5: how are we doing on the hype train? Have we? It's finished. Okay, the hype train is complete at level 1. Thank you so much. 640 bits all told. And again, Kalan's, Andy, and Pinball with 100 bits each, and Stuart just in front of that with 100 bits himself. And 200 bits from an anonymous cheerer. Thank you so much, everybody. That was really, really nice of you to do.
Thank you, anonymous cheerer that doesn't want to tell us who they are.
Yeah.
Angel Saint.
So, let's see what the prediction is. We have a prediction? I've never seen this before. Guess what CT will say about live streaming.
I think he loves live streaming.
I think he loves streaming.
I'm going to vote for that one.
I'm going to vote for the streaming. How do I actually vote for this, though? I don't know how to vote.
I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah. How do I? Yeah. Am I not? Streamers cannot predict.
On it.
Oh, I can't do it.
Oh.
Streamers are not allowed to vote. Okay. Because I would be biased, I guess.
Well, usually predicting is like about the streamer.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So like you could have like Will Davy get um, you know, toilet water bean or something like that. I mean, hopefully not.
And how would you know what it tastes like?
Right, exactly.
That's funny. Let's see. My nuggets do not look like that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like they don't look like that.
That's true. Okay. So anyway, thank you for the hype train trivia. I'll give you one more. True or false?
Okay.
The Baby Ruth candy bar is named after Babe Ruth, the baseball player. True or false?
It is no, it is not.
False is correct.
Yeah, I'm like I've heard of this before.
I love it. Click end submissions at the end and click to choose an outcome. Right. So good luck, chat, and predicting that. Let's see. Kalon says Earl of Sandwich sponsored Captain Cook, which is why he named Hawaii the Sandwich Isles.
Oh, interesting.
That is interesting. I didn't know that. It's like he literally like funded his trip, like Captain Cook, like the Captain Cook, like the actual real life Captain Cook. Okay. I just love that there's a captain called Captain Cook. Like, is he like a good chef?
Right.
Like,
Right. He also sails.
yeah. That's so funny. Well, folks in the
like
Sandwich Show
great
chat. And Mon, have a good rest of your day. I did catch that you were leaving. I really appreciate hanging out with us. If you missed the starting lineup, you can catch it in the VOD. We'll have it up there right after our show's over. So let's see. And why the band?
And I'm the singer for Why, and my last name is Cook.
Ooh.
Last name is Cook. Awesome. So that means that you must cook.
You must cook. Why the band Cook?
Or maybe not. Maybe not.
Or maybe he's saying why cook, which is a little different.
Right? Like why?
I
why
love
cook when you can just go get stuff delivered to you?
Toast. That's funny. That's funny.
Right. Actually, I
need to
really
follow
like
you
cooking a
guys.
lot.
Let me go follow your band. I don't think I follow you yet, so let me make sure that I make that happen. That's a cool. You guys have a cool look. Wow, I'm impressed by your avatar. So let's get this together. 1 second. All right, y'all are followed, and now that means they're only 10 follows away from 500 folks. So follow Why the Band. Let's go. Let's do it.
Go follow Why the Band.
Get your life
now.
right. I love it. Just subbed your YouTube. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy that. Now, the cool thing about our YouTube page, and I'll go ahead and do the command just to break down what that is. The VODs on Twitch only go to like 2 months. So if you want archives of the show going back to the beginning in May 2021, you can go to YouTube for those. So like they keep all the old shows going back to the very beginning. So that's the advantage of that channel. And then there are some YouTube exclusives, although they're a little bit more sporadic. So I hope you enjoy that. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, so all right, folks.
We were talking about that in my stream the other day too, about like the VODs on Twitch are cool, but they only stay for so long. On YouTube, it lives unless you take it down, it lives forever.
Yep, they really do. Like, do you have a personal YouTube channel?
I just no. Well, actually, yes, but it's like really old. There's this and I tried finding it, but I don't remember what the login is. There's this really old video that I took of my sister back in this was like maybe 2007. Do you remember Snuggies? Like the little they had those commercials with the people that were like dancing, and a Snuggie was basically it was like a blanket
with sleeves. Yeah,
a blanket sweater.
Yeah.
And so I bought one for my sister one year for Christmas, and she's like, I can do the dance now. And so I was like, hold on, let me pull out my camera, because that's what you did back in the day, and let me record you. And so there was like a 10-second video of my sister just going like this with her Snuggie. But I can't find it anymore. I think I took it down, but
are you sure?
That's probably like the oldest YouTube that I have.
Irene says share that YouTube.
I know. I'll try to find it.
Okay.
I hope I have. I hope I still have the video somewhere. I have no idea where to, if it's even there.
Oh my gosh! If you find it, I would love to see that on your YouTube channel.
She would kill me. Because back then she was she was like 15. Like she was now she's like a full-grown adult. She'd probably be like, no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want that resurfacing.
Aaron says the what the fuck blanket Snuggie parody commercial.
Yes.
I forgot about that, Aaron. That's funny.
Yeah, I got it for her like for Christmas one year. Kind of, it was just like as a joke, but
Yeah.
she actually did enjoy it a lot. She told me she's like, that thing's actually, it's actually really comfortable.
Yeah, I buy that for sure. Why the band says, yeah, comfy body bag, nice.
That's basically it.
Pretty much. Yeah. Let's see. Irene says my YouTube still lists MySpace. Oh my gosh.
Oh, MySpace.
Remember MySpace?
That was great.
That was a time.
I had a really good MySpace. It was like, so because you could like deck it out.
Yeah, that's right.
And like have like like flash animations and stuff like that. Mine was intricate. Most of the time it would like bug my computer because it was back then the internet wasn't fast enough apparently to take it.
Right. So TT wants me to make a selection here, but I can't actually do anything because I'm not allowed to. So, but I will tell you the answer to the
like Zanga. Yes.
Yeah. So CT, the results. 100% of the votes came in, and they all said you love streaming. CT, congratulations.
That's a no-brainer.
I know. I felt that was never a doubt. Never a doubt. And CT says, and that's correct. I love it. I love it. GG, guys. Well, thank you. Brad Pitt used one of our songs on his MySpace, and we got interviewed on TV. Really? Are you serious?
Ooh. Brad Pitt? Like the actor Brad Pitt?
Like he used your song on his MySpace. This is going way in the Wayback Machine. It's really great.
That's cool.
What an honor. Even today, Brad Pitt's a thing. Why the band? That's really all. Yeah, that got to be really crazy.
Back then, like we're talking like mid 2000s. That was like in the height of Brad Pitt.
Yeah, because Mr. and Mrs. Smith
was like in every movie.
Yeah, he was. Oh, that's true. He was in every movie back then. That's true. Because wasn't he in? Yeah, he was in a billion movies at that point in those days. Remember, you could have a song on your MySpace. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Oh yes, and that song had to like be perfect. It had to like display your emotion perfectly.
Yeah.
That's just quite a time.
It was quite a time. I always felt like when I was in someone's like top 8 in the MySpace, like, oh man, I made it. I mean something. But
I know that ruthless top 8. So I remember this is like really old MySpace history.
Yeah.
MySpace came out when I was in college, and I remember one time like I had like my roommate who was my best friend. We're still really good friends, but I had him like as my top 1 or 2. I think I had like maybe I had my sister as like my number 1. But anyway, I started dating this girl. And I was like, yeah, I probably, I mean, we had just casually dated a few. It wasn't like anything super serious. But, back then, of course, it was so important to be in somebody's top 8. So I put her in my top 8. And I put her in front of him, and he was so hurt about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Top 8 was back then.
No, but there's only 8 of them. That's what you have hundreds of friends and only 8 of the top 8. So
there was a hack though. There was a hack you could do. You could have up to like 24, I think.
Oh really?
Because you know how you could go and like find like different codes, and like MySpace really taught us to code. Like I mean I don't remember any of it, but like it really taught.
No, you're right.
Like you could really code things, and so there was a hack that you could just copy the text and it would give you more than 8.
That is a hoot.
It's crazy.
You could just make up methods and like plugins just so that you can add more spaces to your MySpace.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so good. But I to your point about the customization of the profile, that was always fun. Like you could do different colors and like logos and things, and you definitely can't do that on Facebook. And
no.
Facebook is just, and that's going to be very much out of the spirit of the show, but my Facebook comments.
I sure hope so.
Let's just say I'm not a fan of it, but.
I'm not either. I mean, I have it just mostly to keep in touch with people, but then like, I don't know, I get really annoyed by it sometimes, and I'm like, it's always like, there's never anything really good on Facebook. Like,
no. I mean, there hasn't been in a while, right? Like, yeah, it's just. I mean, to me, it's just mostly trash. It's just like nonsense. Like, I think what used to be good on Facebook is kind of like moved over to Instagram. Like, at least from my point of view.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
literally every other social media.
Right. But it's just like, I think the biggest problem with Facebook is that you have effectively an unlimited message length. That's the biggest problem. So people just write these long essay rants about this and that, and it's just like, it just gets draining after a while. It's just, I don't care, it's just, that's it. I don't want to say anymore. I don't want to say, that's it.
But no, Irene is right. Facebook is why we're all here, though. Like, I mean, I streamed a little bit on Facebook before going on Twitch, and, if there wasn't Facebook, we probably wouldn't have, like, all the other ones.
No, that's a good point, because they did have Facebook streaming, and people from Facebook, like personal friends and so on, and that is true. Like, that's where all my personal friends are, so that's a good point. Yeah. Facebook is why we're all here. Irene's probably right about that, yeah. Do you still have a Facebook, like page for your music at all?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I don't update it very often. I do when I remember. If there's something special coming up, like when I release my single, I posted links and stuff, but I don't know. I've always found Facebook, like the audience on Facebook, I've just always found it really different.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of times, even if you have like an artist page, like it's, I don't know. It's very different. I don't think there's the same engagement that there is on like Instagram or Twitter or TikTok. Like it's not the same. Definitely not Discord. I think Discord's like the most personal out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You're like actually communicating like at a personal level with people, which I think is really, really cool about it.
Yeah, no, that's true. I think these are great observations. Like, I think Facebook's kind of more of a broadcasting venue. Like, you're just saying something and people see it. But people don't really interact with it very much. I think that's a great point. Like, I love that. Let's see why the band says Facebook is a bathroom stall wall. We have had some success on Facebook. Yeah, no, I love that. Why the band? I love that. But
that's correct.
Yeah, Sessions Live isn't bad. Okay, cool. So you do Sessions Live on there? That's cool. That's super cool. Let's see.
I've heard of that.
Pretty good. Andy says, I stream on Facebook every week, but rarely get viewers from there. Oh, is that right?
There we go.
Well, what happened over here?
Oh, no, I was just I noticed my camera was blurring.
Oh, again, so I got you. Okay. You had that little like Dark Knight thing going for like for a second there. Like,
really?
Whoa!
I was like, wait.
You were in the shadows. I was like, yeah, that looked good. That was That was spooky. I loved it. Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, yeah. And Aaron was saying like MySpace was before her time. Top 8 was serious shit.
You missed out, Aaron. It was so much fun.
Rahamo says top 8 was the most passive aggressive bullshit.
It was. It definitely was.
It really was. Oh, so good. Chat is fun. Thank you so much for interacting. This is what we're talking about. Like this, you do not get chat like this in Facebook. When you do a Facebook Live, I never saw anything like this in anybody's Facebook Live. So it's just like you do it, you get to.
No.
So this is really great. Let's see.
I think that's one of the interesting things about Twitch. Like when I first started streaming, and even when I was watching other streamers before I started streaming, like that was like the first thing that caught my attention. Is like this is not like a platform to like have a concert. Whereas like Facebook like that's kind of what they want you to do, or like Instagram or some other ones. Like, yeah, I mean like, as a musician, yeah, you're performing, but you're also like interacting and becoming friends with people and getting to know people.
It really surprised me the first time maybe the first week I was on there, because like you'd say, hey, how's it going? And then they literally like a second later, like, hey, Davey, how's it going? And I'm like, I didn't.
People so nice.
It's like, what? Like, that's crazy. So like that's a great feeling. So I love that exists, and so it does make it different. Absolutely, yeah, 100%. All right, so let's continue this conversation. You all are doing great in chat, so let's give you a chance to ask our friend Luis some questions in what we call...
Well, take a bite.
Oh, yeah, take a bite, too. And what we call America's favorite moment in Twitch broadcasting.
Do the dance! It's time for random questions. Good stuff! Ask us anything.
It's that time again, everybody. If you've got a question for us, we're going to open the queue right now. And once we do, you can ask us questions by writing !question followed by the question itself in the chat. And I need to... Is the queue open already? Must be open already. But anyway, let us know if you've got a question for Luis. Anything you want to know about him. His interest in tacos. What's his favorite meat in a taco? Things like that. Or anything about his music. Anything. It's just like a Reddit AMA, but you can get an instant answer right here on the stream. So the queue is open. So go ahead and write in the questions. The command's up at the corner of the screen, ! Question. And I love that. Why the band? As a former rock radio announcer, that jingle freaked me out.
Ooh.
I love that. Yeah, I got that from a radio jingle company. It's a custom jingle they did for me. So I appreciate you. I'm glad you like that. Thank you.
Oh, it was custom made for you? That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, so what they do is they do jingles for radio stations, right? And what they can do is they can replace the lyrics that they originally did with custom lyrics. So I wrote to the company and said, hey, can you change the words from blah, 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 blah radio station to, random questions, and so on and so forth. And it's really great. So it's super great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not as expensive as you think either. It's kind of surprising. Like, it's like, well, that's it. I'm like, okay, I can do that. It's not cheap, but it's certainly a lot less expensive than you think it would be. Let's see. Yeah, that jingle freaked me out. Yeah.
Irene asked a question. We have a question.
Let's see. Wait, what is your question, Irene? What is the spiciest food you've ever eaten? Oh.
Oh, God. Scared me. My dog.
Oh, that's your dog.
Wait. Huh? Oh, no, I still...
Oh, why the band PTSD? Worked at an alt-rock station.
No, sorry.
Oh, right on.
My wife opened the door and the dog came in. He's just gonna chill and probably.
Oh, okay,
sleep here.
no worries.
But yeah, what is this? What's the spiciest food I've ever eaten? I don't know. I think it depends. Like when I was, here's a good story. When I was like maybe 10 or 11, I went to a water park with a friend and his dad, and after that, I don't know why, I had never tried this before, but my friend was like, "Let's go eat sushi." I'd never tried sushi. I didn't know. Hey, get out of the way. I'd never eaten sushi before, so I didn't know what to expect. We get there, we order the sushi, and there's this green thing on my plate, and in my mind, I'm like, "Oh, is that like guacamole? Like, what is this? Is this like avocado?" And I probably should have asked this out loud.
I know where this is going.
You can probably imagine where it's going. I probably should have asked this question out loud instead of just thinking and wondering in my head what the question, what it was. And so surely enough, nobody sees me. Oh God, hold on. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you. Yep.
Okay, cool. My dog just knocked this over. Hey, stop it, bud. Okay, sorry.
It's all right.
It's funny because he knocked it over and then he ran towards the door like he's like, ha. Anyway, yeah. So I grab a little scoop of this thing and put it on top of my piece of sushi, thinking it's like, ooh yeah, avocado sounds great. That sounds like something else. That sounds great. Take a bite out of it, and God, it was the most pain I've ever felt in my mouth ever. It was wasabi, and wasabi is supposed to just be like a little bit. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then I thought the ginger was ham.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. The ginger was ham.
I was like, yeah. I was like, is this like a piece of ham? And I took a bite. I'm like, oh, that's not taste like ham.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I would say that's the spiciest thing I've ever eaten. I did have one time when I was like in college, because you do stupid things in college, and me and my friends did a lot of stupid things. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you've ever eaten a Buffalo Wild Wings. They have the different charts of the level of spiciness of their sauces, right? And so, me and my friends thought it would be cool to order like the one that had the highest spicy level. We thought that would be so much fun. It was not. It was me and two other roommates, and we were all sick for like 2 days. It was incredibly painful coming in and out. It was just awful.
Ooh. Oh my goodness! Look who's here. Peter's in the chat. The Modfather Christmas PTV.
Hey,
Peter! Good to see you. Well, say hello to Luis, TheLGMusic. He's on the right side of the screen.
Hello, Peter. Peter's always awesome. So,
Luis, I had a very similar experience with hot mustard. So at a Chinese restaurant, right?
Oh God!
You see
Ooh.
the hot mustard, like,
Oh,
ooh, it's
no.
mustard. It's like, let me have some. You take like a big old spoonful, and it was like, ah!
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, with
Yeah.
me, a lot of my experiences are just first time. Like first time I ever had first time I ever had hot mustard, it was the same thing too. I got like an egg roll at a Chinese restaurant and got hot mustard. And I was like, this is just it's probably just normal mustard. Oh no, it was not.
I
It was
know.
spicy.
It looks so innocent, doesn't it? It really does.
It does. It just looks like normal mustard. Well, it's a little bit darker than regular mustard.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's
Yeah.
similar.
Oh no! Like we're getting all these anecdotes about how wasabi and mustard. So why the band? I did the same thing at an
Well,
industry
I'm not
party.
the only one.
You got company, my friend. Oh,
Well,
God.
see, and when I did it, I was like 11. I didn't know these things, and my friend I had never had sushi before. Like that's just not something we had when, like, in my house. And my friend was like, "Let's go eat sushi," and at that time, his dad was. His parents were divorced, and so he was an only child, so his parents would compete for his love. So he basically got whatever he wanted. He had wealthy parents, so it was like, sure, we can go eat sushi, this very expensive meal with like children. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
And I didn't know, and of course, like I'm eating it, I'm like, oh my god, why is this so hot? And like my friend's dad is like, okay, like. You just bit a. I think he like freaked out. He's like, "Am I gonna have to take this kid to the hospital? Like, what's going on?"
Yeah.
So
That's
they brought me a glass of milk, and that helped.
oh, that's good. That's good. That's thinking. But yeah, maybe not so much thinking when they had the idea. Let's just take some, like you said, take some little kids to
Right?
to a sushi restaurant. Like, you might have to coach them a little bit on that.
Right? I didn't, and I was like, yeah, I'm curious about sushi. I've heard it's raw fish. I've
Yeah.
never had it before.
For sure. Oh, Modfather, thank you for the sandwiches. Threw some sandwiches to the crowd. I just got one.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I got a bite of one here.
Nice. Let's see. So let's see. Oh, and Andy said, Andy, where is it? Brinkerup? Where did I see? Oh yeah, Andy Brinkerup did the exact same thing when I was in middle school. My stomach hurt for an hour or two after. Wow.
That was awful.
That is. I feel your pain, my friend. I do. Let's see.
I do love eating sushi though. Like now
Yeah.
that I know how to eat it, I really like it a lot.
Oh no, it's terrific. It's like the salsa of sushi. Like you put it on the top, and it's great. So you were blind when you had that first experience? Why the band? You were blind? You didn't even see?
Wait, like after you ate it?
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Wow. That's nuts. So it was at a Japanese themed event. The Japanese bartender was in slow motion as I took a spoonful of wasabi. No!
Oh no! Thinking, and it looks like avocado too.
Yeah.
To the untrained eye,
It does.
it does. It looks like, hey, get out of the way. It
It
looks
really
like
does.
avocado.
Well, Irene, that's a great question. And then Irene adds at the end of that, I think I scroll up for it. Death Nut is coming. Wait, hold on.
Yes,
Death Nut is coming
yeah.
for you.
Irene, Davey and I were just talking about Death Nut before going live. I told him that you sent me the link, and I'm like, I still got to order that. So I am, and Davey has to order it too.
Yep, I do.
So
Death Nut.
That one's coming. Maybe
Coming
that's why
soon.
I like all these crazy food challenges.
Coming soon to Twitch.
Down.
Order it now, she says. Yeah, we should. So Louise
Right.
has. I shall add that as well.
I have not, but I do have the. She sent me the Amazon link. I think it was Amazon.
Yeah. Good call. Okay, so
For
Rahomo
this.
asked this question. Can we see your dog, please?
Yeah. Let me hold on. Let me grab the camera. He's right there.
Aw, hello.
Oh, I know. You're a good boy. He is. He's a great boy. But
That
yeah,
is-
I feel bad, because my wife is just the one that's like watching him right now, and so I'm like, just bring him in if you need a break from him. He's 2 years old, so he still gets pretty wild.
Oh, I gotcha. The chat loved it. Puppy, pupper, doggos. So cute.
I know.
So cool.
They love you, buddy. They love you.
Thank you for showing little guy to us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
really
he
great.
is. Now he's all about the camera attention.
Love it. You know, I have a quick. Oh, look, he really wants. Oh yeah, hello. Would you like?
It's like he wants you to look. Do you see yourself?
Yeah.
You're right there.
Yeah, that's you. Hello.
That's you. I know. You're such a good guy. He's a good one.
I love it. I love it.
His name's Thor.
Aaron says
German Shepherd, blue collar mix.
Oh, she wants to. Now he wants to sing. Now look at this.
Now he wants to play. Is what he wants.
Oh, I gotcha.
Hey, why don't you eat your taco? He has a taco toy.
Aaron says, "Oh wait, I'm not in
frame.
frame."
I'll go show it.
Well, wait, I'm not in frame. Let me step back a bit, says Aaron. And why the band? I'm ready for my close-up. Kalon says, little guy. My German Shepherd was 80 pounds and still thought she was a lapdog.
Toy.
Oh, wow, you got like a taco, like, emote-style dog toy. That's so cool.
Yeah. He doesn't seem too interested. That's okay. He's fine. He's just gonna keep me company.
Right on.
I know you want the food.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, CT, that's correct. That is correct. But more details to come later. It's pretty busy. So we will review more details about Karaoke Night Volume 4 coming up in February.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Open invite to you, Luis. We'd love to have you back. We'll do a Could do some love songs.
That's what I'm gonna be out of town. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh yeah, oh that's right. You're still out of town. That's right. That's still go all the way through February.
I might still be. I don't know.
Okay.
Because now with the new variant, they're reconsidering things.
Oh.
Who knows?
Is this considered good news or bad news or just news?
No, I don't know. I would rather be home.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess good news.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, for the purpose of the company, I guess that is unfortunate that things have kind of forced their issue in that area. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. Oh, Why the Band? Absolutely. Let's give Why the Band one more shout out. Great meeting you and glad we found this amazing
they're
stream.
leaving? Yeah.
This is really fun. Absolutely Why the Band. It's so good to see you.
Little guy, my German Shepherd was 80 pounds. Yep.
That's
how this guy is too. He thinks he's a lapdog. He thinks he's like this little.
Yeah, I think I called him a little guy. That's probably being facetious. I don't think he's not that little, I guess. I feel it. Yeah, I know, Stuart. You're right. People need to follow the Why the Band. Follow Why the Band. Absolutely need to follow Why the Band. I'll check y'all out too. Because all things Winnipeg are cool. We will be back. Oh, thank you. Well, that really warms my heart. Thank you so much, Why the Band.
Thank you, guys.
Well, and so now we will continue. That's really good to know. So a friend of the Sandwich Show, a new friend of the Sandwich Show. That's really great. Luis, thank you so much for drawing the attention of a good band like Why the Band. That's cool. That's super cool.
Yeah, they followed me a while back, and I watched her stream a couple times, mostly lurking. But they do like band practice, and I mean they're good, and they have videos in their channel too. I remember that from the first time that I followed them, and they're really good, really like professional quality.
Yeah, I think they mentioned that they were doing some music videos, which I think are really intriguing to me because, music videos can be a really good game changer in terms of your marketing. So you should check that out too. I'll check that out too. Let's see.
Yeah.
Except losing a nipple in 40. Oh yeah. I mean, when it's that cold, yeah, that can
because it's that cold.
That cold, yeah. Negative 40 Celsius is cold.
I was like, what?
Ooh. Yeah. So I'm a film director, so free videos. Oh, that makes sense.
Ooh. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Well, have a good lurk, Irene. Thank you again for joining us, and we hope to.
Yeah, Irene, thank you.
Yeah, Irene, thank you so for joining. Have a great night. All my best to her family as well. And Irene scored another home run with the Together Wherever. Great lineup coming up in January. It should be really good.
Yeah, looks like fun.
Yeah. That's
what next? Is it this weekend or next week? No, it's next weekend, right?
I think it's in a bit. It's like January 29th. So
okay.
It's like a little later. It's a little later, but Winnipeg nipple explosions are a thing, says Modfather. Oh, that's good.
I believe it.
Yeah. It looks really cold, and that's just on TV. Yeah. CT says, I'm still happy to be rating you because I want all my friends to see my great friend Luis. Well, that's really nice.
Thank you, CT. Thank you so much.
You're
much appreciated.
You have a heart of gold, CT. That's really nice of you to do that. And I feel warm, too, because that you think that much of me that you'd raid my channel after having such a big crowd like that. That's really cool. So thank you, CT. We hope that we can hang out on your stream too. Aaron, are you in the chat with us? Or Brahmo, go ahead. Let's give CT one more shout out just to remind everybody where to go if you need to follow our friend TheLGMusic. So let's go back to the queue. And this question, oh yeah, so why the band? Oh, why the band? I'm sorry, I should have answered this question earlier. They just left. So the question they had was, what breakfast cereal shredded your mouth the most? Was it Captain Crunch, Shreddies, or some other cereal that's similar to that?
Like, what do they mean by shredded?
Well,
like,
if you think about it, some of those
gave you more cavities.
no, I think like the roof of your mouth can sometimes get torn up.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great question.
Probably Captain Crunch or Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, good choice.
I feel like Fruity Pebbles were just like so hard and also very sugary. So yeah, I feel like Fruity Pebbles is probably a good one. I'm gonna go with that.
That's a great answer. Yeah, and I think Captain Crunch is a good one too. So those two are tough on your mouth. Yeah, no doubt. Ooh, Andy, great question. So this is in from Andy Breakeroff 92. The question is, what's your least favorite candy? It's a good question.
And anything with coconut. I hate coconut.
Oh, interesting. It's interesting.
Well, like I don't know, like gosh, what's that? There's a chocolate bar that's like just covered like coconut flakes. I hate that.
Mounds, isn't it Mounds?
Yeah, I think you're right. It's like like that. That's an example. It's like I feel like you're just like chewing on paper. But you're really not. Yeah, and it's so funny because my wife loves anything with coconut, so it's always like, well, you can have it yourself. I'm not having it.
Yeah, it's funny. That's funny. I was very anti-coconut for a long time, but I think I've somehow come around on it, so I'm okay. I'm good with it now. I actually like it, so I like Mounds now. Isn't that funny? I really like Mounds. But I feel you, because for a long time I was just like, I have no use for coconut. It's just distracting.
Right? It's just the consistency. I don't know.
Right. It's like eating paste. It's like, why do I want to eat this? That's how. Now I like it, but I used to think that. Yeah. I totally get it though.
Someday I'll be team coconut, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Andy says
black. I don't like licorice in general. I also think that's gross too. But black licorice is gross.
Yeah. I do like it, but I get why people don't like it. But I like it. It's just kind of like extremely dark coffee, but it's kind of not. It's like sort of like if you can imagine it being like dark coffee, or really, really bold coffee.
But also like really sweet at the same time. Like
right.
Sugary.
It's kind of like you got the rum in there too. Like, very sugary. And buttery too. It's very buttery. It makes sense. It makes sense. Let's see. CT says, I got a big crowd because Memory Lane rated on my second stream today. And
Memory Lane. Yeah.
And Luna Keller too. Wow.
Ooh, Luna Keller.
Wow,
nice,
you got some.
CT. Well, we're happy for you.
That's awesome, CT. Awesome. That it's not a little thing when you get rated by channels like that. That's important to remember. Like that.
Yeah.
It's an incredible get. The first raid had to have been one of the most exciting moments in your life when it happened on your channel. Like, it is very exciting. Like when you see other people joining your show.
Yeah. Trying to think, what was my first raid was Alexander Early, actually.
Cool.
Who's super, I don't know if you were watching, but he's super talented. From the UK. And we've become friends since, and it was just like a random, like, he's like, I want to rate somebody that looks like they're new, and yeah, I was still pretty new when that happened, but I was teasing because his style is very similar to Ed Sheeran. And so I'm always like, like you wrote like the A-Team and all these Ed Sheeran songs, and good old Dirty Ed heard you and stole your music, and then became very, very famous.
Yeah, that's pretty rad. But that's really a great honor. It really is. And anytime anybody honors anybody can raid your channel, it's a great honor. And Aaron says my first raid was Christy. I remember that. My sister's Christy's channel. Yeah, I remember that. Aaron, I did catch your other anecdotes earlier in the chat where you were saying that there are technical things with
Josh Turk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh Turk raids are always fun.
Peter, I think I was in that raid. I think I was in that raid with them, because I was on with Josh at that time that day. Yeah, we all jumped in and you were playing a game, I think, right? Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
fun.
That was a fun day.
I might have been there too. I don't know.
Yeah, because
this sounds very familiar.
I think we catapulted you to affiliate that day, or you were already affiliate, and we like jumped you way more followers.
Yay!
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the FIFA game. Yeah, this is all coming together. I remember this very well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Congratulations for that. I mean, that is bigger than any raid, and I want to qualify it. Unplanned raid. That's bigger than any raid I've gotten on the sandwich show so far. Unplanned though, because planned ones we've had bigger. We've had one about that size, but we've had some pretty good ones. I mean, like most recently, we had like Kenny's Prog Rock Jukebox raided the week before he was on the show, and that was huge,
nice.
like 50 plus. Oh yeah, that was really nice. That was a great raid. 50 plus people.
Kenny's a fun guy.
Yeah, if you were you on the stream with us? I think you were, but. If not, check the VOD out because he was very entertaining. That was really fun.
I did watch a little bit of it.
Okay.
I don't think I stayed for very long.
Oh, no worries. But I completely agree. Have you ever? So now I wonder if he'd be. You could totally. I'll reach out to Kenny and see if he'd like to do one of those collab segments with you if you're up for it. I don't know if you'd be up for that. Yeah.
I am. I'm always down for collabs. I just need a heads up.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. So right on. But just a reminder to the folks who are with us tonight, these salmon bites right here, which is like salmon jerky.
I forgot about those.
These don't look pleasant. But if we get a rate of over 100, or not over 100, but if we get a rate of 100 or more people on the sandwich show at any point this year, I will stuff my mouth with these.
Are those
things?
So, are those like? Because those look like my cat's treats. Like, are they like cat treats? Like that looks like something
they
I would
really
give my
do.
cat.
Like look, let me just show it to you really close.
Like how did you find this?
I was at Whole Foods and like this showed up.
Yeah, like they look like seriously. I feel like I have like treats like that for my cat.
That does not look like food for humans. It really doesn't.
No.
Vibing's in the chat. Hey, Vibing, how's it going? Alan Vibing presents. Welcome in.
Those, yep. See,
those are kitty treats. Yeah,
those are
seriously,
kitty treats, 100%.
Seriously, you were in the wrong aisle.
Right? Was it the pet food aisle?
I know. Hello. Your kittens are adorable, Vibing. I should mention that. I saw it on Instagram. I'm sorry that your little kitten took out your headphones, though. That sucks. But they were looking very adorable while doing so. But I hope your show went well last night. I really do.
I have an emote of my cat too. I'll put it.
Oh, nice! That's super cool.
She's super cute.
Yeah. Oh, Peter, have a great night.
She is grumpy.
Much love to your channel as well. Can we give Peter a shout out?
Oh, Peter, yeah.
Definitely go to his channel. He plays all sorts of cool games over there, and he's a good mod too. We've seen him all over the place on Twitch, so it's great to see you, PTB. Yeah, cute but destructive. Yeah, that's a good description. Yep. And anybody with a cat would vouch for that. I know Aaron has made that point about Demeter, and Christy's made that point about her cat, Kitty, and I've seen it firsthand because I was visiting with them over the holidays. So have a great night, Peter. 100%. Let's see. Yeah, I was in the wrong aisle for sure. But nevertheless, 100-person raid. These all go in my mouth. We'll see if that happens this year.
Oh, wait, all of them?
Yeah, all of them.
Oh, God.
I know.
That sounds so awful. Why do you do this, Davey?
I don't know. I just like to challenge myself. I think that's what that's about.
Right?
It's definitely not a smart decision, but we'll have it. We'll have some fun. Yeah. Oh, CT with a great. Oh, I love this dad joke time. Okay, so Luis.
Oh, that were my. Oh, go ahead. I got to show something.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, very good.
But no. Do your thing first.
Okay. So CT's question: what is a cat's favorite color? Purple. Aha.
I know. CT's been doing jokes in my chat recently like that, and so it inspired me to purchase this. You won't really. I don't know if you can see it.
Exceptionally bad dad jokes.
Bad dad jokes.
Yes.
So frightfully awful. yet wonderfully spiteful, spiffing, volume 1. Because we were joking in my chat about like, oh yeah, like I probably would be really good at like telling dad jokes on Twitch, and so this is gonna be a new point redemption in my channel. It just came in today.
Pump it up! I want to. Oh, that's a great idea for a point redemption. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited about
what a
it.
good idea. I know there are some of us who love dad jokes. Kenny's actually one of them. Kenny's
Yes.
Prog Rock Jukebox loves dad jokes.
Yeah, he's really good about it. Young Sub does a lot of dad related content too. So
The
I was
awesome
like,
dad.
you know,
yes,
like,
he does. Yes, he
I
does.
fit the demographic.
I love it.
I don't have kids, but I have pets. And I'm in the dad joke age.
You fit the dad joke demographic despite not having children.
I'm in the demographic. So we're gonna start doing that.
Oh, I'm
pretty
in.
soon.
I'm in.
I'm excited.
I hope I have enough points to do that the first time. I think I will.
Oh, it's gonna be super cheap. It's gonna be like 100 points because
Oh,
I
okay,
want
cool.
to do it. Like I don't know. Maybe
I can't
it'll be
only
like more like
imagine.
400.
Redeems you want to do. That's an interesting concept. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just joking. Just because I like the Bean Boozled, but
Oh.
I do want. That's the only one I really dread. Like all the other ones, I love to do. Like I love to do the starting lineup. I live for that. I love doing the
Yeah, that
anthem.
one's fun.
What are the other ones? Oh, they're the roast.
The Mentos. Do you? I
The
don't think- I
Mento-
don't think you
oh.
like that. Do you love that one?
I love it, but admittedly it is a big mess. But I love it. I enjoy this. It's fun to do it, but then like the after is the less fun part. Like the
Right.
cleaning up is not so fun. But
I'm sure that part's not fun.
yeah, but it is fun to do it because like it's exciting because like sometimes it's like a really good geyser you get out of it. So really fun. Wait, are you trying to request a song, CT? Oh my god.
No, I think CT's trying to find the queue of the questions.
Oh, you just want to see the queue.
Aaron just requested the
Oh my God.
Mentos trick.
No, I love it. Aaron, I dig it. You mentioned it, now you must. No, you're right. You're totally no. Let's
Right?
do it. Mentos time. Let's do it. But like I said, I like to do it. I like doing the Mentos trick. I love to do it.
Mentos is kind of fun.
The before and the during are great. The after is the part that's not so great. But I
do
love the
how,
before and
like,
the during.
Now you have your little like barrier Tupperware
I do.
just in case.
Just in case. And sometimes it's not enough, Louise. Sometimes it still spills over. But on the bottom, which this is what people don't know, I have a floor mat on the bottom of the floor. So if it does spill, I can just quickly clean it up. It's not too bad. So lesser known fact.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, it's a really useful mat because it's also for the chair, so it can roll around easily.
right.
Yeah. Let's see. Vibing says, I am trolling everyone to make content for me. Davey makes sandwich corner. LG makes dad joke clips. Oh, I love that
I will.
idea.
I totally will. I'll do that.
Do it up. I want to see that.
Sure. I'm excited for dad joke content.
It's an honor to be a segment on Island Vibing Presents. It really is. Like, that's a really fun show. There's a lot going on that channel. And
How to do that? We'll make sure CT or one of my mods, Reckless was also here too. We'll just make sure that these get clipped off.
yeah. And I'm really grateful for I've seen some feedback on the first couple of sandwich corners, and I'm really glad you guys like them. Like, thank you so much for your support of that. And follow Island Vibing Presents. I mean, because I think Vibing is beating like all of us. Like, if it was like college football, and her recruiting rankings would be like above even mine, because like she's had some amazing guests. Like, she had just Syracuse, and Samantha Taylor was a recent guest.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she had Voice Unmuted. She's gonna, I think Social Climate was like the most recent one, and then I think Justin and Evan will be with her at some point. I think in March. I forget when, but coming up. That I know. Yeah, for sure. And Jillian's gonna be on her show.
Nice.
Jillian Haig's gonna be on her show, like on the 20th, like next week. Don't miss that one.
Cool. I just realized I wasn't following, but now I
Yeah.
am.
We love them. Everyone does. Oh, absolutely. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Mentos time. Let's go. Woo.
I loved your surprise face.
Whoa, boy. That got my lap a
We're
little
just
bit,
like,
folks.
oh. That was great.
Maybe that'll make the intro for my sandwich corner.
Right? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I love it. Vibing says that's what she said. Yeah, I know.
Oh, good one.
Oh, that's good.
Good
That's
one.
good, Vibing. That's good. That's so good. Let's see. Oh, CT. Let's see. CT asks, what does a tree drink? Root beer.
Boom, boom, psh.
Is that like cannibalism though? Because if you're drinking yourself,
That's a good point. Well,
it's
no,
interesting.
because root beer comes from ginger, and ginger's isn't it technically considered a fruit? Well, no, there's not like a ginger tree. I don't know.
That's a heck of a question. That's a hell of a question.
Right?
Speaking out of context,
fruit.
Pinball. Oh, thank you for putting the clip in there. Davey had a nice. That's good.
Good job, Pinball.
Beer
That's
for
awesome.
boots. So funny. So yeah, I think let's go to CT's question, the serious question.
Okay.
And this is a good question though. CT asks, "What's your favorite kind of spicy ramen?"
My favorite kind of so my favorite kind of spicy ramen, and I CT asked this because a couple months ago I did a spicy ramen challenge. Actually, it's when we did a Wonder Truly's fundraiser.
Oh yeah, it's part of the
in my channel.
that's
That
right.
was one of my goals. But then afterwards, me and Great Hippo, who is Irene Pena's husband, and I did the ramen, hot ramen. What do we call it? Showdown or challenge or something. We did it together and it was fun on Twitch. I would say like the kind that I bought was really good, but sorry. There's one that has like lime. It's like chili and lime, but they have like different levels. So you can buy like like the mild, medium, and like the hot and like extra hot. I kind of like the hot. Like I'm kind of like maybe not exactly extra hot, but like hot. But it's like the lime and chili one. I think would probably be, in my opinion, would be the best one.
I think in terms of spice level, that's kind of where I'm at too. I'm like, I don't want the ultra hot one where like you can't even taste it, but the one like one notch below that is like perfect. Like I want it spicy, but I want to taste it too.
Yeah, like I definitely I want to feel a little bit of fire, but not not all of it.
Vibing, have a great night. You must depart.
Aw.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, for sure, Island. I'll reach out to you. I'll have my people reach out to your people.
Well, big virtual 6-foot distance hug to you too, Vibing. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you so much, and we love to mirror it back at you whenever we're over on your channel. So yeah, Luis, it sounds like you might be a future guest on Island Vibing Presents too. I'm all about it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Do it. That sounds like fun.
That would be. It will be a fun. They're fun people. I think you'd enjoy it.
Like, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Aaron says, "Do I like spicy food? Yes. Do I have the ability to handle spicy food? Fuck no, I don't. Will I still eat it? Yep. Yes.
That's the spirit.
That's
Aaron.
great, Aaron.
That's the spirit.
That's where you want to be. Doing things that you know will end badly, but you still want to do them. That's the spirit. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Because you like it and you enjoy it. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit of pain for something that you really like and enjoy.
And it's kind of like, that's an official, like, I think with the Bean Boozled in the end, it's kind of a similar thing because it's like, I know it's going to be nasty for me, but it is admittedly very entertaining to do that segment. So I appreciate everyone else's enjoyment of that. So
I mean, it's entertaining for the rest of us.
yes, exactly. Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
I'm telling you, I was considering it a while back, but then This was after I started watching your stream.
Oh, no.
And I was like, that sounds like something fun to do. But then, like, the more that I saw you do it, I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. That is not one I want to do.
Yeah, no, if you have the ability to get out of it, then I would say take that option.
Right?
Once I started, there's no going back. I knew that too going in. Like, it's like, I thought, all right, so, see, it's funny because, like, the original idea was I was going to do it just to mirror Danny K on, Human Juke 81 because we were having him on the show. It's like, okay, I'm going to do one too. Let's just do them together. And then I just had all these jelly beans sitting around. I'm like, well, I may as well finish them. So then I'm like, all right, I'll just keep this going. But as you mentioned, it just kind of took on a life of its own.
I feel like that's how the death nut is gonna be. It's gonna become a thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. But I want to try it. Look. We don't. What is it they say? The worst chance you can take in life or something like that is not taking one. Like that's the worst, or something like that.
True.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like something people say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, and it was interesting watching Hippo eat it the first time because it's like, there's like 5 levels, and he got to level 3, and he's like, this one's a little bit spicy.
Yeah.
Level 5 seems to be the one that like really hurt him a lot, but.
So here's a question that I don't know yet. And I wanted to ask Hippo this yesterday, but I just didn't have the time. How would a death nut compare to a Pocky chip? You know the Pocky chips that are in like the triangle cartons?
Oh yeah.
Are they similar?
I've never had them, but I've seen them.
Yeah,
I've never had them before.
Would the spice level
Are
be
those super spicy?
Is it something that you
really
can't
spicy?
touch with your fingers? Like, is it that spicy? Because some of things are that spicy. You can't touch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, like whenever Hippo has done some of like his challenges, he'll wear like latex gloves. Like he did like habanero peppers, then he did like California Reaper, and yeah, he would wear like latex gloves before eating them, which I think is actually a brilliant idea.
Ooh, no, it actually is a good idea.
If it's hot and then you rub your face, that would not be fun.
Yeah, it's tough to have discipline to not do that because I think that's a good point. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, but that also shows you that how much experience he's had with these kind of challenges.
Right.
He's done this before.
He's learned.
Yeah. Yeah. He probably had learned. He probably did it. You're right. He probably was.
Right. He's learned.
I think he has learned. Oh my God, Luis! I keep counting down the days for that show. I cannot wait to try it. I mean, I just want to see how it goes. I can't wait.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I told Irene it's gonna have to be after I get back from my trip. So
All right. No, all good.
We didn't decide on the date, but I think we said like maybe the last week of February.
Okay.
So I'm down. That just means I need to order it because it's gonna happen that I don't order it, forget. So I do have to order it.
We're still trying to negotiate where to put it. I thought it was going to be on her channel, but she was suggesting it could be mine. I don't have a real preference.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm open. I'll show up wherever.
Yeah, precisely. Same for me.
I feel like it's kind of becoming like the brand of Irene and her husband.
Yes.
Spicy.
Yes.
Food. So maybe it would make sense to do it on her channel, but of course, it just depends on whether or not she wants to do it.
I would recommend that though, because like that's kind of like, I know she's been on for 10 months, but it's becoming a thing. Like it's like we all have our things, right? I got the beans.
It is becoming a thing.
Over there, they have the spicy nuts and spicy balls and so on. So
yep.
I think
it is becoming a thing. Mm-hmm. I remember because when I first started watching Irene, I think one of the first times I watched her, it was just a regular date night. I think they do Saturday night date night. And progressively, it's just become like date night / Hippo eats something very spicy. That's just kind of where it is now.
Hey, listen, I think that's a great reason to tune in. It's like date night, and something could go horribly wrong in his digestive system. Like it's a great idea.
Right. Actually, I think the first time he did I think it was California Reaper. Mm-hmm. I got a Discord message from that E-Flat guy who we were shouting at earlier.
Yeah. And
so now we just like alert each other if Hippo's doing something like that.
Oh, the best. That's best. So that's why I'm honored because you were in on the spicy ramen. And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I get to be part of this too.
I still have one spicy ramen if you want it. I can send it to you. I'm probably not going to eat it.
But
like if you wanted it.
But you guys were eating it like it was fine. I don't think it really hurt you that hard. So I'm down.
It wasn't. So yeah, I don't know. This one, the thing with this one is like it was one of those like sometimes you eat something spicy, and like it just like your lips kind of burn afterwards, but it wasn't like burning like as you were eating it. It was more like, and somebody explained it scientifically during I don't remember who it was, something having to do with like the Schofield levels or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what the actual term was. But yeah, it was just one of those like it just kind of like the burn flavor stayed on your lips for a few minutes. but we kept adding more into it. So we had like every time we hit like a I think it was something simple like 300 bits. Like it was like just a small bit goal, and we would add like a little more like extra hot sauce. So it got even hotter than what it was supposed to be.
Oh, oh my god!
Well, yeah, because I mean, well, we did that on purpose,
Right, because it wasn't good. It wasn't hot enough the way it was, right?
it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we were like, we got to give people something of value.
Yeah.
Like not just like watch us slurp some noodles and that's it.
No, Kalans, you're right. I'm not gonna add things to that. No, it's. I think it's plenty spicy the way it is. I'm not gonna. And Kalans also said. Let's see. Kalans, heaven help you if you touch a spicy pepper and then go to the bathroom.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Ooh.
Sounds terrible.
The wrong kind of party, I think, is how I would describe that. Yeah.
Yeah, that does not sound fun.
No. A little too exciting there. But let's see. What do we have left in the queue? And by the way, thank you for the question, CT. That was a great question. So Peter had to go too. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry, Peter. I should have answered your question
that's
first.
why VODs are a good thing.
Yeah. All right, so let me see what this says. I think he asked, "What's the best thing about Switzerland?" I'm not sure, but the flag is a big plus.
I did see that. I did see that earlier. I don't know. I've never been to Switzerland, so I don't know. I know they have like a lot of good chocolate there, so like that might be a good thing about Switzerland. But I mean, I'm sure it's great. I've never been there.
Yeah. What is everybody laughing at? I wonder if it was about the.
I know. I wonder if it was there's like a joke. And probably like there was like an inside joke going on with the Switzerland. Maybe we just.
Oh, Swiss flag. Okay. Google Swiss
no.
flag.
Wait, Google it. I'm gonna Google it. It's probably terrible. It's probably something really bad.
So it must not be the actual Swiss flag. It must be something else. Let me know. I'm gonna stand by. Let's see what you say.
No, I just Googled Swiss flag and clicked on images, and it's like just pictures of the flag.
Okay.
Maybe I did Swiss and then space flag. Maybe if I do it like one. Nope, still the same.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm missing the joke. Oh no, that's the joke. Wait, I don't get it. The flag
is a big plus.
That's
good. The flag is a big plus. I got it.
I was like waiting for something dirty. That's what I'm like. Wait, I don't know.
The flag is. I'm not sure, but the flag is a big plus. Well done. Well done, Peter.
Peter.
Now I feel terrible that we let.
Bed now.
Poor Peter. I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. I didn't realize you had a question in the queue, Peter.
Well, maybe I hope somebody clips this so that we can just show it.
That's a double fail, wasn't it, Aaron?
Right? Because we're both like, what?
It's like, what's the big deal? It's just a flag.
Yeah, I was like, well, and the worst part is like I did read like what he said about like the flag. Like to me, it's the flag, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of cool. I guess it's a cool looking flag. I guess it's like any other flag. Like it's cool.
Aaron says I just facepalm so hard. You've done it again.
I bet.
Too funny.
Knocked yourself over off the chair, probably.
That is hysterical. All right. We can take like one more question. Does anybody else want to ask a question of us? Specific Luis? Anyone? Going once? Going twice? Exclamation point question? Going 3 times? Okay, that's fine. Like we can wrap it up here. We'll close it up. These are some great questions tonight, though, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh wait, Andy's typing. Okay, hold on. Andy's got something.
Andy's typing a novel. That's
typing.
Hold on.
Please hold. Please hold. Do we have Luis's count to the question? No, we do not have Luis's answer to the question. Let's ask the question. And if you're wondering what the question is, we'll get to that after Andy's question. Question from Andy is, what was your first concert? That's a great question.
Ooh, what was my first concert? That's a good question. Like my first actual concert, I remember it's when I was living in Mexico, and there's a pop star by her name is Faye. It's Fey, and my brother and my sister and I were like super into her. Like she was really popular back in the '90s, and I grew up in Mexico. For those that don't know, so that was my very first concert. And
Did you say Mana or is it someone else?
No. Her name's Faye. It's Fey.
Oh, okay, cool.
She was really popular in like I don't know, it's like 90, maybe 96, 97.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've probably heard her, but I didn't know who it was.
That was my first concert.
That's really cool though. That sounds like a good concert.
She had a minor comeback a few years ago.
Okay.
It's just kind of keep resurfacing every few years.
I love it. Yeah. So what kind of music was it? Like was it like rock en español or was it?
Yeah. I mean, it was mostly pop.
Okay.
Her music it's actually pretty good. I randomly found like some of her older stuff on Spotify recently, and I was like, oh man, this is a bop. It's like 100%. This is like the '90s in like in a song.
I'll ask a follow-up question to that. Okay, my first concert was Weird Al Yankovic, 2003. It was my hometown of Oxnard.
That sounds fun.
It was fun. It was fun.
I was very into Weird Al like in middle school.
That was a good show. I really like, and I've been to a bunch of his shows since then too. Like it was a good show. The costume changes and everything. It is a very fun show. So. Yeah. Did you end up going to any of his shows? He's back. He's on tour.
No, I haven't. I've never been to one of his shows.
Oh, okay.
Somebody gave me a friend gave me like a CD when I was like 11, and I was like, or 12, and I was like, this is like the funniest thing ever. It was I can't remember. I don't remember the name of the album, but I remember like one of the songs was like a parody of American Pie, but it was like. It was
The Saga Begins. It's
it was
this year Anakin guy.
Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was just
He'll
like,
be later, maybe
this
later,
is so
but
funny.
yeah. So the album you're talking about is probably my favorite album, and I think a lot of people's favorite album of his. It's called Running with Scissors, and
yes,
it's amazing.
It was the only one I had for like a while, but I was like, this guy's really funny.
That's so. I'm glad you got that CD. It's a good one to start with because it's the most complete Weird Al album. Like everything was great on there. Like every track. Yeah. Good stuff. Let's see. Andy says my one and only concert was Weird Al. Puyallup Fair, 2008.
Ooh.
I hope that was a good show. I'm sure it was. Like that would have been around the time he did White and Nerdy. I think it was. Remember that one?
Yeah. I will tell you, my favorite concert ever though was a few years ago. My wife and I went to Blink 182, and it was fun. It was right after their California album came out, so it was after Tom had left the band and Matt Skiba had come in to replace. And I was like really sketchy about it. I was like, I don't know, it's not the same as this. Not Blink 182. Like it's always like Mark, Tom, and Travis. But no, it was super fun. That was probably the most fun concert I think I've ever been to.
Wow, that's cool. So they still had it, huh? That's really cool.
Yeah. This must have been like maybe 2015 or 2016. It's been a while.
Yeah. Oh, look at Aaron's. Oh my goodness, Aaron, that is. Why did they force you into that, though? Like, why did they... I mean, look, much respect to Barry Manilow. Like, I'm actually a fan of his, but that is... I don't know if I go to... that's kind of a rough...
Right?
That's a tough choice for a first concert. Poor Aaron.
Well, especially, I was little and had zero interest. I'm sure, like, as a kid, Barry Manilow was probably not the most entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
Like, as an adult, I'm like, I mean, I can, I could definitely appreciate it.
Yeah.
But like as a kid, I'd be like, this is not fun.
I know, absolutely. I could imagine being 13 and going, I would not have enjoyed that. So now at my age today, I probably would enjoy it, but but still, I totally feel you on that, Aaron. And Aaron says they couldn't find anyone to watch me, and my sister said they just brought us.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Poor Aaron. Let's see. Kalan says, I think my first concert was with family too, to a Hawaiian band when I was like 10, but I actually liked them.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I would be down with that. Yeah. Pinball says, I get too frustrated going to concerts these days, everyone trying to record on their phones.
That's true.
It's a
the
thing.
Last few concerts I've been to, that's like all that people do. And I mean, and I'm guilty of it too. Like I've done it too. But yeah, you don't enjoy it. You're just like recording it and looking at it through like your phone screen.
Yeah.
And it's not that it's definitely not the same.
I think I've realized.
I am.
Once I got called out about it, because I was doing that too, but I'm like, yeah, this is useless. It's like, what's the point? Like, it's not going to look as good on your phone. And like, are you even going to look back at it like after the fact?
You're not going to watch it.
You're not going to watch it. You just want to prove that you have evidence of it, but it's like, why do you need to do that? Like,
right?
They have concerts.
That's true.
You know?
Well, and I've thought a lot about that because I mean, I haven't been to a concert in, even before COVID, I hadn't been to a concert in a while, like an actual concert.
Yeah.
I've been to like friends that did like gigs and shows and stuff like that, but like a big band concert, and unless things change again with Omicron, Matt Walden is actually going to be in New Mexico in March, and I'm planning on going to see him, and I'm super excited. But I mean, like that's what I was thinking. Is like I'm like I don't want to be like. I don't want to be one of those people like with my phone the whole time. Like, I actually want to go and like enjoy his music because he's a really, Matt Walden is a really, really great person, but he's also like a really fantastic musician.
He is.
And I'm sure live, even though technically I can watch him live anytime on Twitch, like live in person is probably also a pretty entertaining show.
There's definitely a difference. I know some people don't really think there's a difference. Some people are like, well, why can't you can hear the same thing and it's at home, like, and save a lot of effort. But there's a difference, like, and the difference to me is that you can feed off the crowd. Like you can do things, you can change things up, you can do things live. There's definitely a difference. The energy is always different. Then if it's not different, then they're not good live. It's pretty much the summary.
Exactly.
And I've seen that too. I've seen people who are shitty as live performers. So I totally see it both ways. Let's see. Aaron says the first concert I went to that I actually wanted to was Hillary Duff. That's cool. That's cool.
Ooh, that's
cool.
awesome.
That's cool. Yeah.
Was it? No, wait. No, never mind. I was thinking Miley Cyrus. I'm like, was that like a Hannah Montana concert? But no, that was Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, different scenario, I think. Yeah.
different one.
Yeah.
Well, which one was Hillary Duff had a show too though? Which one was hers? Was Lizzie McGuire?
Lizzie McGuire. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
All this like random, right? All this random 2000s trivia that somehow I remember.
What was the name of the show that took place at a hotel on the Disney Channel?
Right. Right. Definitely.
Good times. Let's see.
Right. Andy's like, picture it didn't happen. Yeah, you can take some pictures, but
pictures are fine. Like, there's a big difference between taking a picture and like holding your phone up like this the whole time.
Yep.
Totally different scenario. Let's see. I did see Miley Hannah too, to be fair. Yeah, of course, absolutely. That makes sense. Makes all the sense. Absolutely, totally. She was huge in those days.
Yeah,
I remember it well. Let's see.
And she still is. It's just I mean, definitely it's a different different.
Oh yeah, different feel.
I mean, Miley Cyrus is still pretty huge.
That's true. Actually, she is still a thing. That's true. She's actually genuinely a good musician, to be honest with you. Like a good singer, at least. Yeah. I actually think she's like she's like for sure good. Like
she's really, really talented.
Yeah.
There was a Black Mirror episode. I don't know if you've watched it, but there was a Black Mirror episode with her, and ironically, she was starring, basically like Hannah Montana was like her character, but was fed up of being that. And there was like a scene where she was singing, and obviously, it's still a recording, it's still a show, but it's like, she just sounded like so like it was just like raw and like really good.
Oh, I love it. I love that. And I believe it too. I believe that she was really good. I mean, I've heard her do shows, do spots on other TV shows and whatever. And yeah, she's great. She's really good. And Aaron says the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. You got it. The show that's set in the hotel room.
Because we said earlier the one that takes place in the hotel.
Yeah. Nailed it, Aaron. You nailed it. Let's see.
That show was actually too. Like, I was already too old when it came out, but at the time I was working for like an after school program, and so like I'm familiar with like all of the kids shows from like the 2000s in like a weird, not in like a weird way. I just am familiar because that's all the kids talked about back then.
Yeah. So Kalan says last concert before COVID was Billy Joel, who's a very, very good live music. He's very good live, very good. Like even now, that's like awesome. Even at like 70 or however old he is, he's good live. And Aaron says Billy Joel's going to be in Florida in March. I want to see him, but I cannot afford tickets. Aaron, how much are the tickets?
It's probably expensive.
I mean, it is probably like we're probably talking double, like 200 bills. Yeah,
Pretty
probably,
pricey.
but we can make that happen. I think the way things are going here on the Sandwich Show, send Aaron to Billy Joel concert. I think is a very reasonable donation. I put the other one on pause and do this as a goal.
We can do that.
Proceeds goes. Aaron going to
Send Aaron to Billy Joe.
Just because Billy Joel's an institution, I think Aaron needs to see that at least once. See that at least once. No? Okay. Well, we don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have to. I just thought it'd be fun. But at any rate, oh, hello, Pasta wife. Nice to meet you.
Oh, he's waving at you. She couldn't hear you because
Oh, the headphones, right? Of course, that makes sense. Yeah.
She's like, hey.
Yeah.
She came to get the dog.
Let's see. So Aaron also says, I also saw the Jonas Brothers kinda. They were opening for Jesse McCartney when my sister and I went to see
the
him.
Joe Bros.
Oh yeah.
I am a really big Jonas Brother fan, and I'm like not even ashamed to say that. I just think they're cool. They're cool dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would love to be a Jonas Brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Collins has a point. If you want to do that, just go to Aaron's stream and donate bits. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. But regardless, Aaron says, I mean, I appreciate the thought, but you don't have to do that. No, we won't. We won't put you on the spot like that. Sorry about that. Yeah. All good. So anyway, back to what we were doing. Let's get to the question. You ready?
The question.
The question. And the question is, this is a perennial question on the show. So if mods get the waffles, pancakes, and French toast commands ready. Here we go. Luis, the choice is between pancakes, French toast, or waffles. Which one is your choice?
Waffles.
Ooh, waffles.
I am a big fan of waffles.
Waffles. Look at that. And you can see the score on the chat. Waffles has now been chosen 5 times between streamer guests.
Times. Nobody wants pancakes?
Wait a second. Why is pancakes being used there?
Pancakes at
CT?
0.
Oh, but wait. CT, he did not answer pancakes or French toast.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to pull like what they've been.
If you just want the scores, CT, there's a different command for that. It would be the score. If you just want to get the results, well, they're already in there. But if you want to just get the results by themselves, the command for that would be breakfast. But yeah, but he did not answer French toast or waffles.
Yeah,
or pancakes.
Waffles 100%.
Yeah. Oh, Andy says crepes.
I like waffles.
I like waffles too. I like waffles as well. I'm a fan. So I think I answered. I forgot to answer. I did answer pancakes myself for that poll. But I do like waffles. And so what makes waffles stand out over the others?
The fact that they have like the little squares and you can like put in like syrup. Like I just feel like they're just like better. Although French toast is really good. My wife makes some really good French toast, but it's definitely got to be waffles for me.
All right.
But yeah, you can just kind of.
So you're down on the versatility of it.
So yeah, it's convenient. It's practical.
Andy says crepes are better than French toast, better than waffles, better than pancakes.
Good too.
Well, I'll tell you what, Andy. Evelyn would love that because she is team crepes all the way. She's a huge fan of crepes. So you have an ally, and Evelyn from Justin and Evelyn. Yeah. So Kalan says, so tacos, tortas, or enchiladas? No, I mean.
Probably tacos, definitely.
Absolutely. It's your jam.
Definitely, like I know I was going to say, I'm like, tacos is like my thing. That's like my theme. But, I mean, I like them all. I mean, tortas are really good. I love enchiladas, too. So, just kind of depends.
Yeah. Aaron was not happy with our responses. SMFH.
At least we agree that pancakes are last on the list.
Well.
I mean, I don't hate pancakes. Like, if I'm given pancakes, I'm going to eat them. But I don't know. I just feel like waffles are much more practical.
Yeah, I hear that. Kalan says my answer chilaquiles. Nice. Oh, I love chilaquiles. I love chilaquiles.
Chilaquiles are good.
So
I
good.
make really good chilaquiles. I'll tell you that.
Delicious.
Maybe if I do join you guys on this Seattle trip, I'll make you guys some chilaquiles. I make some really good ones. They're like legendary.
Oh my gosh, Luis! I really do hope you can make it. That is gonna be so fun.
It'll be fun.
Oh,
Fun.
let's do it. Let's see. Aaron says I don't hate them either, but given the choice, they'll never be my first. No, I read you on that. Chilaquiles are great colons. That's a great call. Oh, they're so good. They're so good.
I agree.
Are they easy to make for you?
In a while either.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty simple. I haven't made them in a while. Actually, yeah, and I was just thinking about the other day. I was like, I haven't made chilaquiles in a while, so maybe now I just have to make some tomorrow for breakfast.
Nice. Dude, that's a great idea because it's breakfast food. It's a perfect breakfast food. It's really great.
I've made them for dinner. Like, I mean, like for a while I would make them a lot. Like it would just be like randomly I'd just have a craving for chilaquiles and be like, sure, that's what we're gonna have for dinner today. Chilaquiles sound great.
Yeah. Let me answer the question Kalan said. So tacos, tortas, or enchiladas. I mean, it's still tacos because I feel like you're going to be in the mood for a taco more days than not. There are going to be some days you're not in the mood for a torta, and same for enchiladas. But tacos, I can be in the mood for it every day.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah. You know, and sometimes you're really in the mood for an enchilada. Like I'm dying for an enchilada.
Yeah, it just depends. Yeah, I guess it just depends on the mood. You know, like interestingly, like if I go to a Mexican restaurant, I don't know. I actually really like getting flautas in Mexican restaurants, which is like what people sometimes call taquitos, like the rolled ones. I really like getting that in Mexican restaurants most of the time.
Yeah, that's where it's at. That's where it's at for sure. So let me get out of there, and let's close the queue. And Aaron says, "Now I want tacos," which is on brand.
always.
How can you not want? I mean, I almost want tacos all the time. You know, that's what's so funny about it. So, I'm with you on that one, Aaron.
Go
I love
get
it.
tacos right after we're done. I'm just gonna go get some. I'm just kidding.
You could.
I think Taco Bell is like the only thing that's still open. and taco and I enjoy Taco Bell from time to time. I used to like really like not like it, be like that's not real Mexican food, but I enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, same for me. Like I know I could be a hardliner and go, yeah, it's not authentic Mexican food. It's not even Mexican food. Like, it's just fast food.
It's not.
Yeah,
and it's not supposed to be.
Nah,
it's its own thing.
100%. So I'm down with it. I like it.
Have you been to the? I don't know if you ever heard. No, I think it's like in like San Diego. I think it is. But there is like the original restaurant that was Taco Bell. I don't know if you've ever heard of this. I don't remember what it's called. It's not called. It used to be called Taco Bell, but I guess they eventually expanded.
Oh.
But there's like a restaurant. So there's a show on Netflix called The Taco Chronicles.
Okay.
Which is really, really good. You should.
Is this your favorite show?
No, but it's one that I watched a while ago, and every episode showcases like a different kind of taco, and so like I mean it's mostly references like different parts of Mexico and like, or like even like South America and like different kinds of tacos that they make in different regions. But there's an episode about the American taco, and actually that was actually one of my favorite ones. Surprisingly it was one of my favorite ones because they talk about like this little like restaurant in like I think it's like San Diego somewhere, or like San Diego area that used to be Taco Bell. And I don't know if like eventually like I don't know like some corporation bought them over, but they still have basically like a lot of the same like like I think they're the ones that patented like the shell tacos.
Okay. Let me know if you find the name of it. It's in California, clearly. I can only imagine because I know the original Taco Bell started in Downey, California, somewhere around there. I think it's around there.
That might be right. Let's see.
You better Maria, welcome to the chat, Maria, the creative stars in the chat. Thank you for the shout out, Aaron. And she says, I'm gonna get hungry for tacos, aren't I? You better believe it.
I know.
You better believe it.
That's one thing with my stream is like we always talk about food and people are just always hungry. It's like food and music.
Yeah, everybody's giving in. Too late. Already
like,
oh, Maria, this is our sandwich of the week. Sandwich of the week is the torta. We both had one. I still have some. Mine. Yeah. Luis's torta is spoken for, but I still have some of mine left. This is al pastor, so it's pork.
Delicious.
It was very good. This is very good.
Does it have like pineapple in it, Or
I
is it
thought
just,
so.
like,
I
the
don't
meat?
remember. Maybe it's in the meat, but I'm trying to get the zoom. See, now I'm just like gonna put it in your
It
face.
looks good though, right? It's like
There we go. There we go. Got the folk. Now I find. Well, I did.
everybody's trying to take a bite right now.
Oh, there. I'm sorry it's not in focus though. That's the only shame of it, but it is really good. Trust me on that one. It is. It was very, very good. The bread was good. The meat was good. And the guacamole was good.
Cameron's gonna have condiments.
I know. Okay, I was gonna go. Oh wow! Maria said she just had an empanada. Empanadas are good.
Ooh, yummy.
Nice call.
Because the good thing about empanadas is like they have like sweet, but they also have like some that are like stuff with like meat and stuff. So you get like sweet, like they're sweet or savory.
Yeah, that's the magic of it, right? Because like, yeah, I've had the ones with sugar on them. I've had the ones with beef in them, like ground beef. Yeah, those are good. Potato and ground beef, so good, so good. You're right, Aaron. Yeah, that's our magic of our show. That's what Davey does. I literally just ate.
People
How am I
hungry.
hungry again? It's
Because you're watching the sandwich show.
the sandwich show. We have that effect on people, but I love it. I think
Andy
that.
just made a Monte Cristo with an air fryer.
Wait, Andy, that's awesome. You mean?
That's awesome. I need to do that. I have an air fryer.
Oh, nice.
I've had
Super
one for
cool.
about a year, and it is awesome.
That is so cool. I need to get on the bandwagon with the air fryers because you can do so much with an air fryer. Perhaps I could do a better job frying sandwiches than I did with a regular fryer. Everybody saw that.
Yeah, don't throw sandwich into like hot oil.
Yeah, it sounds like you saw it too.
But
Rough.
yeah, I bet like a Monte Cristo with the air fryer would be really good. I'm gonna try that.
The chat's remembering the spot.
Right? It's like nope.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Creative Star. There is a Venezuelan restaurant, and I got their beans, pork, and plantain empanada. The best
Ooh,
ever.
yummy. Ooh,
That's
plantain
good.
is good.
That's good. That's good. That's good. just put the fucking basket in the oil. God damn it. And I totally didn't. I remember that. It was so simple, and I somehow still messed it up.
I would be scared. Like I've watched enough videos of like people that like try to deep fry a turkey, and like just whoa, what happened to my camera?
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Let me reset it. I don't know what
Wax
happened. I
on,
just like saw
wax
it.
off.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. Let me
Okay.
see if resetting it.
It's refresh time, folks.
Kind of a little.
getting
bit,
there.
Sort of.
Guess the camera's.
It'll come back.
No, that's all right.
Yeah,
no
that's
problem.
weird.
But
It looks okay in my end, but I'm looking at the little square. Anyway, yeah, like videos of people that like deep fry turkeys, like that's pretty scary.
yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry for giving everybody PTSD that day. It's like Aaron says, I was smacking a pillow and trying not to scream the whole time, Davey. Yeah,
No.
I owe you a better attempt next time. The next day I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it the right way, and it was better, but not much I can do about that stream though, unfortunately. Let's see. Maria says air fryers are the bomb diggity. They use mine as a substitute for the microwave. Sometimes Nuke and Eat doesn't taste nearly as good. Yeah. That's
Yes. Especially, I use it a lot to reheat pizza. Because sometimes pizza gets really soggy if you put it in the microwave, but if you air fry it, it stays crispy. It's good.
Yeah. I think that's the neat thing that about the air fryers. What surprised me is that you can do a lot of different things with it, not just fry things or kind of fry them, but you can do like
you can do all
hot
kinds of
dogs and you can do you can like do salmon on there. Surprise.
For Thanksgiving this year, instead of like doing like a big turkey, because it was just myself and my wife and my mother-in-law and sister-in-law. It was just the four of us. We had a really, really small Thanksgiving because my family didn't feel like traveling because pandemic still going on. But it was just the four of us, and so my wife is like, I don't want to make like a whole big turkey for four people. Like my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law barely eat, so
Right.
like she's like, I just don't feel like doing it. So instead we bought two small turkey breasts, and we did those in the air fryer. And I mean, it was probably one of the some of the best turkey I think I've ever had, because it stays juicy. It doesn't dry up like when you do it in the oven.
Mm-hmm. Love it. Hey, look who's in the chat, Robbie. Come on, how's it going?
Hey, Robbie G's here.
Oh, I'm glad you've been lurking
Hey,
this whole
Rob.
time. That's awesome. I appreciate
Yeah.
you. Much love to you both. Well, much love back to you, Robbie, and your
Aw,
family.
Thank you, Robbie.
Yeah,
Robbie's
thank
a great
you.
guy.
Yeah, Robbie, you're a good egg. Thank you so much. We really appreciate all your support, and the same.
Mm-hmm.
And the same as I've seen he's been supporting your channel. I've seen him in there. I've seen him with Carly. I've seen him with Josh. I've seen him with Ryan. Like he's really a good friend.
Yeah,
Like,
he's all over the place.
yeah.
In a good way.
You know,
In the best way, he's everywhere.
100%. Let's see. Yeah. That's so good to see you, though. I hope your weekends go off to a good start, everybody. Come on. Enjoying that. So, yeah, Luis, I'm sorry we're out of time, but this has been so much fun. I really want to... Let's do this again sometime. I would be glad
for
to
sure.
recap.
Anytime.
You know? One other thing.
There's a lot of different kinds of tortas I can get.
Oh, I know it. You're right. I want to... You know, that would be a good, like, to the Mexican, Cuban...
Like another one. Oh yeah, like a torta cubana. That would
Torta
be good.
cubana, yeah. That would be...
Yeah.
That would be what I'll get next time. Just to see...
Yeah.
See how it compares to a regular Cuban sandwich. Yeah, be pretty good. But yeah, so let's go find someone to raid. And just for everybody who's not familiar with Luis's music channel, there it is. Go ahead and give Luis a follow if you're not already. He's got a good following on Twitch, and you can make it even bigger by giving him a follow and checking out his show. And he streams twice a week, although not right now because he's going to go on his work tour, however long it may go.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I'll be back I'm planning the last week of February, so I'll be back.
That's cool. So I do hope your trip goes well. Make the most of it. It should be you can find fun things to do out on the road all the time. So yeah. Oh, Robbie had a great comment. I was so happy Carly covered your song the other day. LG, it was super cool.
Yes.
Was it Waves? Was that the one?
Yeah. Well, and I missed it.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, CT sent me a video of Carly performing it, and that's how I knew she did. But it was very, very nice of her.
CT, could you put that in the Discord for us? I would love to see that after the show.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So there's our Discord link. But yeah, CT, thank you for doing that. That's really nice of you to do that.
Yeah. It was really cool. She's the second person ever to cover that song. That E-flat guy did it a few weeks ago too.
He's great at that. He's great with streamer covers. That's really good.
Well, and like Ryan did. He didn't even ask me for chords or anything. He just like figured it out himself.
That's right.
It's not honestly, it's not like the hardest song to play. I would say, because it was the first song I ever wrote. So it's it's not super complicated. But yeah, it was a nice surprise. I almost missed it too because I was like, I was doing something and I had him on my phone, and then I put my phone down and I just like go and do stuff, and then I'm like, this sounds familiar, and I'm like, wait, is this my song?
Oh wow. Yeah.
So I almost missed it.
Oh, that's funny. It's funny that you were just like had it on in the background and then you picked up on it. Like that's so funny.
Yeah.
It's
I was
really
like,
funny.
this sounds familiar.
That's such an honor, man. When you get a song covered by Ryan, that's when you know you've made it on Twitch. That's always my read on it.
Yeah,
it's like
he does a lot. Well, he had because he does like the theme streams, and he had like a Twitch streamers theme at one time. That was really cool.
Well, that was cool. That was cool. He covered a lot of great artists on there. Yeah, I think it was in that one. It was a good show. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, CT, for the link. And then Robbie says maybe I can ask Carly if I can clip it. Oh, Robbie, that'd be awesome. Let me know. Let us know.
Oh, that's right. You are an editor, Robbie.
Yeah.
I forgot. You should.
Yeah.
That would be fun. If I would really appreciate it, but again, if she's not okay with it, that's fine. But I would appreciate it. I think that would be cool.
Yeah. That would be awesome. So what is it like recording a song? Like, what is the process like? I mean, that sounds like so exciting. It just sounds like you're like, it sounds so.
Yeah, it's so I don't know. I think everybody's process is different. I got really lucky because Yamis TV, who's one of my mods, and he's just become one of my best friends just in general. He lives in Canada and he's also a streamer. But for a living, he's an audio engineer. Like that's what he does for a living.
Okay.
And earlier, around like the fall of last year, I was like, I really want to start recording some music, and he's like, cool, let's do it. I'll help you out. And so we hopped in a call, and I was just like, I was like, like, I can't afford you, Yamas. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm sure you're not cheap. And he's like, nope, don't worry about it. So he helped me like mix it and master it for free, which I think was awesome. I did it all from here, like literally from right here.
Wow.
Did the guitar. I did guitar, ukulele, and about singing, and then like I did my own backup vocals for like the chorus. But it was interesting because of the fact he's in Canada. I had to send him all through Google Drive. So we had like a little Google Drive folder where I would like upload, like, because when you record you have to do like you can't just like record everything in one track. You need to have like guitar in one, and then if you have like a separate instrument, and then vocals in a different one, and
Yep.
then that's when the mixing and mastering all comes together.
Wow.
And then he still wants to help me with I'm going to be releasing more songs later this year, and he wants to help me out with that still. So
just to step it back a bit,
I'm excited.
That is very exciting, I gotta say, because like you see, it's not just like you're getting something out in the public like that, but just the fun of being able to see the process of how a song is made, and then And so who was like? Do you remember who were doing like some of the backing tracks, like like percussion and things like that?
Oh, I did it all myself.
Oh, really? Neat.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I did it all myself.
Okay.
I mean, I think some of the other songs we're gonna record, I mean, we might need to hire like a like a drummer or something.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I did it all myself.
That's fantastic. Well, kudos to your release. I really love that it's out there.
You.
And I'm looking forward to some more success with your album and even more original music to come, I understand. So that's really great.
Yeah.
Super great.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm working on some stuff. I'm not ready to reveal it yet, but I'm working on some stuff.
That is sweet.
Some surprises for later in the year.
Oh, nice. I love that so much.
Maybe by the next Torta show.
The next Torta show. You whoop, pump it up. I love it.
Right?
Yes. I'm 100% on board. So, let's thank some people tonight. We had a lot of hype tonight. We had a hype train and everything. Check out our great sandwich supporters and all the cool people who gave us cheers tonight. Thank you all so much for all your for your incredible support of us tonight. And then Mod Fathers in the Mix, Pinball 2, Andy and Irene. And appreciate all your help tonight, CT and Aaron in the chat. Why is Rahomo not in there? That's interesting. But and thank you for the host too. And thank you for the raid, of course, CT. That was a great raid. Well, that's a heck of a raid. So
thank you so much, CT, for bringing people over.
Really appreciate you.
That's what I like the most about raids on Twitch. Just it's an opportunity to like meet new people.
Yeah, it means a lot that you would think of me that way, though, CT. So I appreciate you so much, and thank you for bringing out the raid calls. So go ahead and copy the raid call, everybody. I do want to mention we will have some new emotes by next week, as long as Twitch approves them. We're kind of waiting that out. But we have new emotes on the Sandwich Show, so hopefully by next week we'll get to them. You're very welcome, Maria. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you, Andy. Thank you for stopping by as well. Can you rate Heavenly Raid? Maybe next time. Well, I was just going to ask you first, Luis. What were you thinking in terms of raids?
I mean, I saw KR is on, and KR is always fun.
KR is fun, yeah. Okay.
I don't know if you've rated him before. Let me see. Who else is on?
I might have.
Oh, Fenwa Terry. I can never say.
Is Fenwa on? Seriously?
Yeah, Fen was on right now.
Oh,
Fen was a lot of fun too.
Oh, Fen was a blast.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've rated. Yeah, I think we've rated, but Fen, I don't think we've rated Fen.
C-Dub is on as well.
Oh yeah,
C-Dub's always
I do like
go-to.
Yeah. Have we, Mods? Do you remember if we rated C-Dub at any point in our sandwich show history? Because that would really be a fun one tonight. Let us know. I can't remember. That would be good to say hi to him again. He got a really, when who was it? When I'm trying to remember who it was. Bass clarinets was on his sandwich of the week. I true story, Arby's. It was Arby's. So I went over to C-Dub after the show, and I told him we had Arby's for sandwich of the week, and he was laughing. He loved it.
He loves Arby's. I know. Remember, so, I think I told him the last time, they just opened one by my house, and he was super excited. I've been to that Arby's once. I have been one time.
That's so good. So, okay, I think that's going to be a good choice. Let's go back to C-Dub Guitar.
Let's go do C-Dub. That'd be fun.
He's rated the Sandwich Show multiple times. I feel like we owe this to him. So let's go over and say hi to him. It'd be really fun. So thanks again, everyone. Have a great weekend. We're back on Tuesday with the chocolate tasting show with Bourbon Suit and me. Lots of chocolates to come. But meanwhile, let's go over and say hi to C-Dub Guitar. He's very cool. He's a good streamer as well, and he's a good friend of both of ours. So let's do. Yay, Arby's! Yeah, right, Maria. Let's go.
Right. Yay, Arby's!
Yay, Arby's!
Let's go.
So copy the raid call, everybody. We'll see you there at C-Dub Guitar. Thanks again, and Louis, thank you. Have a great. Good to see you again. So we'll be back.
No, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, Hank, stand by, folks. We're gonna head on there now. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on Tuesday.